No, no egg. Oh my gosh, I literally just start the stream and he starts to... We've got the egg monster here. Hello, Ubi. Do you want an egg?
I want an egg.
Okay. Anything else you want to share with the class?
Poopy bum bum.
No, he just said poopy bum bum.
Alexa, play poopy.
No, Alexa, do not play poopy bum bum.
Alexa,
you're not allowed
poopy
to.
bum bum.
Shut up, Justin. Okay.
Siri, play poopy bum bum.
Corndan, I normally do an intro here, but right now, Justin is just saying poopy bum.
I think the intro here is poopy bum bum. Let's.
So here's the deal. I was watching a YouTuber the other day who was, okay, it was, well, I've watched him multiple times, Justin. Bye. And he was talking about, like, specifically how there was this guy who managed to, like, be an extremely successful musician. All of his music sucks, but he was successful because all of the titles of his songs had to deal with poop and farts and butts and stuff, and because of that, like, kids would just be like, Alexa, play poopy bum bum, and then his song would show up. Bwop! There's his song.
That's good marketing, if you ask me.
Oh, it's great. Like, what's funny is this YouTuber, he decided to make his own song to try to, quote unquote, capitalize a little bit on the trend of kids searching, like, talking to Alexa to get a song. And the song was called There's a Fart in My Butt, and it's a good song. It's actually got quality compared to, like, this other guy who's just capitalizing all the music. But yeah, it's just like, there's a fart in my butt. There's it's good stuff. And then, unfortunately, when he tried to look it up, this guy who made all of these poop songs had one that was called Fart in My Butt, and he's like, crap, I guess I didn't do my research enough. He already has the corner on this specific song title. Anyways, that's how my day's going. How's yours?
I love that there is a market for kids' fart songs specific to be played on Alexa.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a market. He's kind of got that market, you know? I don't know if there's any way...
There's still a market. I don't know if there's any more room in that market. There's a market.
Yeah, he's capitalizing on it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Don't Make Us Bored, the variety show that we put on where we get to bring people on to show off games and not make us bored. And luckily, none of the games tonight appear to have anything to do with Poopy Bubba.
Well, that we know of. Look, I'm just happy I had a day off work today, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Yay.
my job gives us election day off.
Aw, so does mine. Wait, that's a lie. I'm working right now. Corndan, give me a day off.
I'm not.
What the crap?
All right, cool.
Okay, bye,
all right, guys,
everybody.
Let's go find somewhere to raid. See you. Look, I'll just go back to playing Persona. It's fine.
Persona. I'm glad that I'm not one of the voice actors, because then that would be really stressful. But actually, I've talked to one of the voice actors. I think it's specifically Ryuji, who I'm friends with on Twitter, and we chat every once in a while. And hopefully next year I can go and, like, I was gonna hang out at a FurryCon with him at one point, but then and then I didn't. So I don't know, maybe next week or so. I think it's Ryuji.
Look, as long as it's not Akechi, because he's just a butthole.
Not a butthole.
He's a butthole. He's a poopy bum bum.
No, not a poopy bum bum. Yeah, let me see.
Ragny.
Ragny, I am so sorry about today. Okay?
What?
Don't ask. Just don't.
It's best you don't ask.
You actually, you were watching the stream already. You know everything that we've
hello?
been talking about. Hello.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
Oh, I was so afraid my mic was not going through for a second.
Ah, it's
No,
working
you're
fine. Yeah, let me make sure. Let me see if I can find
the little
the-
light wasn't going for me for some reason.
Let me see if I can find the voice actor here because I might have actually been lying here.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to anything you were saying
That's probably for the best.
or apologizing about.
I just apologize for everything. Probably because I need to. Okay.
Max Middleman is the VA for Ryuji.
Yeah, it's not that one. Never mind. I messed up. Sorry, everybody. I'm a big fat liar. I thought the guy I was thinking about did a voice on Persona 5. Let me go and look. Mishima. Who's Mishima again? Is he evil? He has to be.
No,
evil.
he's not evil.
You, who's Yuki Mishima?
He's just like a supporting character.
I looked him up, and oh yeah, it's that nerd. Okay. Oh, that's right. He's the guy who just goes and like hangs out with you and gets food and stuff.
And
Okay.
he gets beat up by the volleyball team, right? I mean,
Yeah. Which honestly, who doesn't get beat up by the volleyball team? That's just life these days. But yeah. Sean Chiplock did the voice of Rivali and Mishima on Persona 5. Oh my gosh, I chat with him every once in a while, and maybe one day I can get him to come over on Don't Make Us Bored. I think I probably could. I just need to egg him on a little bit and be like, hey, come be on my show. That would be fun. You want to come?
anyway.
Yeah, anyway, sorry,
We should-
Pauline. We've got something more important, which is Final Fantasy 14. Oh my gosh. This has been a while in the making.
I'm not really that important.
Neither are we. You're more important than we are.
You're sort of important. Like, a bit. Okay,
I'm just a necromancer.
scary. Wait, you are? You can't be a necromancer in Final Fantasy 14. That's a lie.
Well, that's what my title says. I can
Oh.
show you.
Well,
Just a
I mean,
second.
you
I'm
could be, right?
almost
Like-
there.
White mages bring people back from the dead.
Exactly.
Doesn't that make them necromancers?
Does it?
Kinda.
I think
I'm a reaper right now, but I'm not a reaper. I'm a blue mage right now.
Yeah. Everybody, we've got Palace of the Dead. That's right. Dead palaces are coming to life. And we're just trying to figure out why. Oh, my sister's playing Final Fantasy 14 right now. And somebody in chat just logged out of Final Fantasy 14 right now. Yeah, what's really exciting is that Palace of the Dead got into GDQ, specifically floors 171 through 180.
Yeah, Angelus Demonis is the streamer I was watching to learn how to do this, how to do the exact thing I'm going to show. And you should probably watch him when he does it at GDQ because he's going to do it way better than me.
You do pretty well, though. I think I hear a little bit of environmental sound in your game, but like not much.
Oh, the music is off right now. I can turn it on. Hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear fine.
Here we
At
go.
least I can.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, I have the music turned off by default when I play because I usually just have something else in the background. Unless I'm doing like new stuff where the new music shows up.
That's all good. That's all good.
You may notice I'm not a Reaper right now, which I should be. I'm a Blue Mage. because I need to show you something before we start.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
So this set has a specific enemy type we're gonna see a lot with 2 spells that they use.
Okay.
It's a manticore. So the first spell is Ram's Voice, and I can show it as Blue Mage because Blue Mage's gimmick is that they learn enemy spells.
Yeah.
The first spell is Ram's Voice. So you can see it does like a big ice circle
Okay. Big AoE.
And-
yeah.
around them. And Dragon's Voice is like kind of the opposite. It's a donut. It's far
Oh.
away.
Yeah, I've
So-
seen a few of those enemies. So essentially, you'll have to judge, are they going to be attacking close or far, and adjust
Yes,
based off of what they're doing there.
This
I appreciate you named your set for Reaper Murder Mom.
yes.
That's
Um,
a good
I-
one, yeah.
Switch to this so people don't see people chatting. So yeah, the creature is a manticore. You fight that one in like a level 30 dungeon or something. I don't remember. It shows up here and there, and it's usually got those 2 spells. The thing is here, when it uses those spells, it will not put on the ground the orange area that tells me, oh, this is about to happen.
Oh no.
I have to watch out for the name of the spell to pop up, like with the cast bar, when the monster casts it. I have to remember, oh, they're casting Ram's Voice, so I back out of them. They're casting Dragon's Voice, so I go into them.
Okay.
I might like say it out loud a bunch of times just because that's how I remember to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. There are probably
so
going to
we're-
be some people hanging out. There are always people hanging out in Final Fantasy 14 in this area, right
Oh, and-
outside
and,
where
yeah.
you start.
Look,
Yeah.
it's me. I'm the necromancer.
Oh, I like it.
It's you. It's Murder Mom.
Murder Mom.
So there's a lot more I have to pay attention here. I'm gonna like if you two want to explain the basics of Palace of the Dead, but like I'm gonna have to focus on stuff.
Yep,
And
yep.
I'm mostly
Understood.
going to talk about what I'm doing specifically for this set. And before I forget, I'm gonna eat my hamburgers.
Yeah, hamburgers.
If I don't eat my hamburgers, I'm gonna die.
Foods give you buffs, and they last generally 45 minutes or so. I think it depends
Half
on.
an hour.
So it lasts 30 minutes unless your FC has a buff specifically to make it last 40 minutes, and you can stack 2, so it's
Yeah.
like an hour.
Well,
I'm gonna go in. The countdown will start when the game says duty start, but there's also gonna be like a timer in the game.
Okay,
that-
give me just a second because my life split is really wanting to be broken. So let me see if I can hurry and get it fixed. An exception occurred. That's not good. Timer, please work. Just don't be dumb. Ugh.
So
Oh, nice. Do you like this loading bar that's now appeared where the timer was? Yeah. This is a good sign.
It's a great sign.
No, it's not. I don't want a timer to be there. Or not a timer. I do want a timer to be there. I don't want that. Okay. Let's see. If I just leave it like this, will it work? Okay. Good. If I don't click that I'm not updating, then my timer
timer's
will
going.
work. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
all right, let's. I'm gonna enter. Okay, I have not practiced this set in a while because it takes like 10 hours to reach
Yeah.
this set. I've been like trying, but I've not had like the free time, so I'm a little stressed right now.
It's okay. I'm here for
This is a
fun.
difficult set, but let's go. And time is gonna start now. So the first thing I'm gonna do is use a Pomander of Raising. That makes it so if I die, I get a second chance.
Yeah, good idea.
So let me just get my bearing. I'm gonna take this patrol enemy. This is an enemy that's considered easy in this set, and you have to understand that when I call an enemy easier on this set, it's like, you know, compared to the other ones. Because as you can see, they still kick my ass. I have to drink my potion. I'm basically gonna have the rehabilitation potion on all the time. I'm gonna be chugging them constantly.
Yeah, and that potion gives you regen, essentially, right?
Yes, regen for 15 seconds, and I have to drink them every 15 seconds. Oh, there's a chest here. Let's check what that is. The purity. Okay, so if we get a mimic, I can remove the debuff that I would inevitably get. Oh, there's a big boy over there. We're gonna see a big boy that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Right away. They are.
I mean, that's a way to open it up.
I've just recently actually fought the boss that essentially the big boy is based off of. It's a boss that comes from the first. I don't know why I didn't fight it until now. Like, there's some dungeons that are optional in the first game, or the, you know, pre-expansions that I just didn't experience.
There's a lot of optional dungeons in the base game that aren't particularly interesting now, because they didn't know how to make cool dungeons yet. I'm gonna let this one more go. I do not want to aggro both of them at the same time. So this is the Garm. Based on the Manticore. They hit very hard. And as I said, Rem's voice, I have to move out. Okay.
Yeah.
If that ice attack gets me, Dragon's voice, I have to go in. If the ice attack gets me, I die. Like, I get frozen and I die. Instantly, there's nothing that can protect me, but if I have my shield up, only a tank, I think, could survive it, and they would have to have mitigation on. So it's like, you really have to pay attention to what's going on.
Yep.
I also have to, like, I know there's another patrol, like that bug, that moth. I really have to be careful about all the patrols, because I do not want to aggro 2 enemies at the same time. On this set, it is suicide.
Yeah, I imagine. I know last time when you were doing 171 through 180, you had to do the same as well. Essentially, just get a single enemy on occasion, fight them, and just, like, at the same time, not fight more enemies than you had to. Yeah, because they're very deadly. Very, very deadly.
Yeah, absolutely. The Wamora also does a thing. They have a healing spell. They never use it on themselves, but if you aggro another enemy, they will heal that other enemy constantly, and it becomes basically a situation where it's impossible to win.
Oh no. Yeah, that could be an issue.
So, preferably, you want to check all the chests first. Before, like, I started fighting enemies because you want to keep things going. You don't want to waste too much time not fighting enemies. But you want to try to open all the chests first, because if there's a mimic, you're gonna have to fight it, and it will count towards the total monsters you need to defeat to open the exit.
Are the mimics some of the weaker enemies then?
No, the mimics are
they're very
the
strong.
strongest enemies you can find.
Okay, never mind then.
You're thinking, like, early set mimics are not a problem. We are at the point where mimics will mess you up. If I encounter a mimic, I will have to use a Commander of Steel to survive it. I've seen streamer. Well, I've seen Angelus Demonis. I've seen them fight a mimic without a Pomander. I cannot do that.
Yeah.
I am not good enough to do that.
Everybody, pay attention. Like, you keep seeing Pauline's health go under half. And in general, with Final Fantasy XIV, if you're, like, under about 3/4 of your health, you die quickly. That's just, like, if anything manages to get a sizable amount of damage onto you, you will die very quickly in this game. So being able to like notice that your health is dipping that far and have abilities to counteract that, I'm not sure how many the Reaper has to sort of help health-wise. You may just have potions and gradual heal, and that's about it. I see that you have one heal spell, but other than that might be it.
The heal spell is Second Wind. It's a melee DPS ability.
Yeah.
All the melee DPS have that.
That's right.
So let me check. Always check. Okay, so last floor, because I found a Pomander of Alteration, I used it, and it will either transform enemies in a single room on the next floor into mimics, which is bad, or these little guys which die in one hit, which is very good.
Yeah.
This is a Pomander of Rage. That's excellent. That means I get a free floor, essentially. Like, I still have to be careful because some enemies can kill me very quickly, so I have to be careful while I use the Pomander of Rage. But I'm going to transform into, like, a big monster, and basically kill everything in one hit.
Yeah, like so. Bam. I know that these can be used on some bosses as well.
No, well, you don't want to.
Well, I mean earlier on in the game.
You're probably better off just using your abilities,
Okay,
honestly.
fine.
Look, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just like...
You're passing me around, Pauline. I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
Okay, door is open. Let's go. I'm still going to open this chest to check what's in there. That's resolution. We don't need that. That's basically useless on this floor because this is good against undead enemies, and this set does not have undead enemies.
Okay.
So we're gonna... It's kind of a bummer when you get Pomander of Resolution, but you know, such is life.
Yeah, by the way, take a look at chat if you haven't played too much. Looking at the top right where the floor map is, you'll see that the key has turned blue, and when the key is sort of a lighter blue, like you see here, that means that the gate to the next floor has opened. But you have to kill enemies in order to do that. However, everything here is deadly.
A lot of enemies here aggro by sound and not by sight. What that means is that
that's not good.
Now, if I get an item penalty, I have to use a Serenity because I need my potions to survive. So what was I saying? A lot of enemies here aggro by sound, which means they aggro when they hear you run.
Yes.
If you're not running, if you're walking slowly, they do not hear you. Even if you like approach them, you would have to get inside their hitbox for them to notice you. So there is a bunch of enemies here that are basically impossible without commanders. To avoid fighting them, I will be walking slowly in like a lot of places just to avoid them.
You're also
which is a good idea.
Yeah, you're also walking along the edges of the rooms. Why are you doing that?
Because I am trying to avoid traps. Traps are generally more in like the, not quite the centers of rooms, but like there's a lot of
it's like a donut in the room
done to figure out where traps are specifically. Like there are specific placements, and the game will basically like randomly pick a few of them, like pick one of them in each room and put a trap in there. And so if you get used to it, you know, oh, this corner generally has a trap or etc. But in general, they are like closer to the center of the room. Some of them are close to the edges, but if you hug the edge really tight, you can avoid them.
Yeah, and avoiding traps is very important. Like, I still haven't completed a whole lot of floors here, but one of the things that I have learned is that if there could be a trap, you do not want to trigger it. Simply put, it's very easy to chain yourself into multiple problematic situations like, oh no, you accidentally spawned more enemies and they automatically aggro and chase you. Well, in the panic running away, you accidentally triggered another trap that disables all of your abilities, basically making it so that you can't fight. You're now dead.
I did use I found a commander of safety that removes all the trap on the floor, so that's good.
Yeah, that's very handy.
I'm gonna get the Sprite. Sprite is annoying to fight. I have to use my Bloodbath ability, which gives me health back for each hit I do for like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they just out-damage me, and there's not really... I can't kite them by running away, because they use ranged spells. So I have to use Bloodbath.
And beyond.
Okay.
No, that's Infinity.
Oh, that's Bed Bath and Beyond. Never mind.
Oh, wow. Another Commander of Rage. The game is like...
Just
I guess... Yeah.
Just wants you to be an angry demon, which is fun. I like being an angry demon.
Lot of strength. All right.
Look, this is Murder Mom. It makes sense.
Yeah, Murder Mom time.
Let's go. So I was gonna make... this floor was looking not great because I was running of enemies that are safe to kill. The one more Compa is difficult, but I can do it if I have all my cooldowns. The Crawler is impossible. The problem with the Crawler is that they have a debuff that will slow you down. So like your
Oh no.
your global cooldown for your abilities slows down to a crawl, and like you just can't do damage at all at this point. Like,
Yeah. One thing
they
to
just-
note here as well, at the beginning of the floor, you cast a Pomander of Fortune, which gives you a chance to get a chest when enemies are killed, which will let you get some items back, and it looks like you got a few good drops, so that's really helpful.
yeah, I'm being pretty lucky. Like, Commanders of Rage are not supposed to be common
No, they're not.
at this point of the set. That's a steal. I'm not gonna use it right away because there are enemies I can fight without, and I would like to keep, like, the steal lasts for 8 minutes. I would like to keep some of that time for later.
Yes.
This guy here is probably the easiest of the entire set because they do a lot of these like spell casts that take time to do, and so they don't really attack me in any other way while they're doing that. So like they're super easy to deal with.
Yeah, everything that I've played in Final Fantasy XIV, I love the music in this. You get random music from a set playlist, and this music is really good.
I wish they made the playlist a bit bigger. Right, already.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Check
too
that.
hard. All they have to do is be like, okay, let's allow this song to be in the playlist.
It would be very easy. I just wish they'd do it. Because they haven't really touched this content in forever.
Yeah, and the thing is,
I mean,
like,
it's not surprising, no.
you have to do some of this content before you move on to the other deep dungeons, which means I gotta get to level 50. I gotta get to floor 50 before I'm allowed to do stuff in Stormblood, which I've gotten where I can start that. I just need to get to level 50.
I won't lie. I have not started any of the deep dungeon stuff at all.
Well, it's roguelike stuff. You know, these are randomly degenerated. They're whatever.
Please don't.
They're
You don't
rooms.
have to. It's completely optional.
Yeah,
It's not required to do the rest of the story.
yeah, roguelite-esque things. It's not for everybody. It's
keep
for
checking
me.
these
I
chances.
love it. Honestly, I just really like. It's something that I can do and just sort of chill and relax and play. You know.
Oh yeah, when I do the lower floors, I usually have like a podcast or something. It's pretty relaxed on the lower sets.
Yeah. However,
Maybe
these
I
floors.
should do this if nothing else, just to level classes.
it doesn't level your classes, so no, don't
No, it
do
does.
that. Oh, it does?
It does. Well,
What?
it's like so when you finish a set, you get you get permanent experience for your class.
Oh. Okay, I guess I
The-
never
the
really
exper-
noticed.
Yeah, the experience you get inside as part of like the palace's own leveling system doesn't count, but it's like any other duty in the game. Just doing the duty gives you experience.
Well, I almost lied, Corndan. I guess maybe you could. Maybe you should. I'm a big fat liar, everybody, and you can.
I'm probably gonna have to start using the. That's a gold chest. I would like to check what that is.
Gold chests, at least early on, tend to be Phoenix Downs or some potions.
Phoenix Downs will only come from bronze chests.
Oh, what would gold be
Gold
then?
chests are what gives you Pommanders. That
That's not good.
is a mimic, so I'm using that steel.
Okay, that's
And,
right. Yeah,
This
silver.
is kind of I don't like this because I'm like next to other monsters. I have to like walk slowly.
Yeah,
'cause otherwise-
this is a little annoying. A little. Yeah, the silver ones are the ones that give you permanent weapon and armor upgrades through the
Yeah,
dungeon, and you
they-
can't go over level 99, which is what you've got here.
They're still slightly relevant to open after your equipment is maxed out, because these chests have a random chance to explode. And when they explode, they deal, I believe they deal 70% of your max HP, which sounds bad, but the thing is it applies to enemies also. So if it's easier to do if you're a tank. I would not recommend this if you're anything else than a tank, unless you really know what you're doing. But you can like aggro a difficult enemy or aggro like a bunch of enemies. You know, shield yourself a bunch. Make sure you're at full health. Open the chest, and if it explodes, that makes the enemies so much easier. Like they just took almost all their health.
Yeah.
And are almost dead. It's like a pro move. I would not recommend doing this unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and considering that it's relatively random if the chest is gonna explode.
Yeah, it's like it's not a thing you want to rely on. It's a thing. Oh, maybe let's see if that
Roll
happens.
the dice
and
and
if not,
see if you do it. You've got
you need a backup
pox.
plan. Oh yeah, I have pox. It's fine.
So everybody knows pox is a status effect that you can have in the game, which reduces your natural healing rate down to 0 and also deals damage over time. And I guess you also deal less damage. Okay, so it's bad.
It's bad. The big thing about pox is that it stops your natural regen. So like between battles, normally I would be regenerating. I am not regenerating anymore, and that's the big thing to keep in mind.
Okay.
Attack the thing, please.
So here's the enemy that has 2 different attacks that you really have to
Ram's
judge
voice. I
between.
have to move out.
That is the ice attack
Ram's
that's really
voice,
close.
Move in.
Now, will those attacks kill you if they hit you?
Absolutely. That is a one-hit kill for me. You are going to die unless you're a tank. And even if you're a tank, you don't want to get hit by the ice attack because it will freeze you. For a few
and then you're still
seconds,
basically dead.
And like, yeah, it's just gonna continue attacking you, and you're gonna die anyway. The electric attack doesn't freeze you, but it does the paralysis effect, which like makes you stop for like a fraction of a second.
It'll
every
periodically stun you, yeah.
Yeah, every sort of a tick. It's very annoying.
Which will still basically kill you if you're in a fight.
Oh, I do not like this room over there. This room is very bad. I'm gonna use the Commander of Strength.
Yeah. Were you taking damage from like the environment there?
No, those worms are
Oh.
what. I'm gonna have to explain the worms in a shit.
Oh, that bad.
All right. Well. Yeah, I have to do this because I made a mistake. I stepped on a trap that made 3 enemies appear. That's a suicide. So, I just used a commander that transforms everything into like chickens or. Come on, come over here.
Chickens, frogs, or imps, and that is great.
Little things that can't do anything. Or they still deal damage, and the amount of damage they do depends on what they transform into.
Yeah, but usually it's like much safer to deal with.
These worms are gonna kill me.
Okay, they're doing a long-range attack to get you.
So even when they're not aggroed, just being around these worms, in like a certain radius around them, they will do this attack periodically.
Oh, that's annoying.
And they will continue to do so when you aggro them. They never stop. If there are too many of them in a room, you can just die by being like around them. Oh boy, there's a big boy patrolling, and I do not want to fight him because like I'm good on enemies for this floor. I would rather. I'm gonna have to see. He's going on this other side of the room, so I'm just gonna step over here.
Yeah.
And I should not aggro him. They're aggro by proximity, so if you like, whether or not you're walking or in front of them, they just. Oh shit! Right, that's sight enemy. I did not even. No, stop that! No. Quit it! No!
Stop it! Stop
Yeah.
it!
Dog!
There are ways to get away, but it could potentially aggro more enemies, and
I didn't want to run here, so I just stunned this enemy. It's a good thing I can stun this enemy. This enemy is sight, so don't want them to see me. Okay, we're good.
Woo! That was really stressful, but we're through. We got it.
This is floor
185, I think.
186. Okay,
Oh, 186,
so right
yeah.
now, I'm gonna have to start because the next 3 floors are going to be a nightmare. I have to start doing some commander shenanigans. I'm gonna use my alteration to transform enemies in a room, and my affluence to get more chests.
Yes.
Because I would like more, preferably like more commanders of strength and steel. Like rage, obviously, but the game that usually doesn't give you those very much. Like it's a very low chance at the set. Dragon's Voice inside.
Well, maybe the game will want to recognize we're trying to put on a show and give us all the rage.
Come on, all the rage.
I'm not really happy about that. Ram's Voice outside. I'm not really happy about the rage commander I used earlier because of my mistake. Because I need to keep as many of those as I can for the difficult floors later.
But the fact that you were able to adjust, for a mistake,
I mean, yeah,
that was really good.
You have to adjust. The idea basically is I'm trying to edge my bets, trying to make as many enemies as I can on the next floors into the little guys that die in one hit.
Yeah.
And you know, that's a 50-50 chance. If that doesn't happen, I will have to rely on other commanders such as the Rage.
Okay, we have
There are a lot of big boy. There's another big boy coming this way, if you can see. So I'm gonna have to I'm not gonna finish this one before the other one arrives.
Yeah,
Unless,
he's coming. He's gonna come and have some fun.
I have to be careful. I'm gonna have to move to the edge of the room to make sure the other one doesn't aggro me as it enters the room.
Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Good adjustment there. Does he aggro based off of proximity?
This is proximity, yes. They aggro proximity, you just have to be around them. Doesn't matter if you're running, they don't use their eyes. They just perceive you like cats. Dragon's voice inside. Ram's voice outside.
So, I know people are asking what class is easiest to do this with. By the way, this is totally meant for 4 people, not just one. And it's incredibly difficult to solo this deep dungeon.
Ram's voice outside.
Yeah.
The community that built around this content specifically will recommend either Red Mage or Machinist. So the reason for Red Mage is that it's a DPS, a damage dealing job that has a healing button. So it's like very good for learning, because if you're ever in trouble, you can just heal yourself over and over.
Yeah.
But it's not like the best damage dealing job. So like once you kind of learn, you might want to try something else.
Yeah.
This room sucks. I hate this room. I do not want to be.
Yeah, I see a dragon. Yeah, that room looks gross.
The scorpion is extremely dangerous. I do not want to fight it without a parameter of steel, and even with the steel, it could just kill me.
Pomander of Steel, by the way, increases your defense, so very nice jukes there.
Yeah, oh, the exit is here. Okay, in this room. I wish there were more big boys, because I can fight the big boys. I can't fight any of this. I think I can fight the Archaeosaur. I'm gonna try the Archaeosaur. It's a risky one to fight, because it hurts. Like, you just saw that? That really hurts.
Yeah. Even though, like, I haven't gotten very deep into this deep dungeon, I still kind of, like, Flan Kitty in chat is saying that they can help people who do want to be helped down to about floor 100, which is fantastic. At the same time, I sort of really enjoy not all the time do I enjoy the repetitiveness of games, but I really do like it for this.
It really depends if you like the base loop, you know?
Yeah.
Alteration, that's good. Another one. Flood dragons are impossible. If you aggro on, you're either gonna have to like let yourself die and make sure you have like the raising commander in like a safe place, or just pop a rage. If I'm gonna try to make it to the other side and kill that Archaeosaur that's like way over there.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go inside. Like, I don't want to go in the. Okay.
Bad.
I don't want to go in the middle of the room. Scorpion, you suck.
I was gonna call that a bad dragon, but
I'm gonna do something you should not do. Wow. Okay. Well,
and you are now a frog, but you got away with it. You got away with it.
If that was a luring trap that made 3 enemies appear, I would be dead. I would have to like use a Pomander of Witching, and then Ray. I would have to do like stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm shocked you got through there, but you did. You did it.
It's like sometimes I get frustrated about waiting, and like I really shouldn't be doing this. It's just I'm impatient.
Yeah, I need to hop on. Maybe I'll play a little bit more Final Fantasy XIV tonight. Like, I need to just, like... here's the deal. Like, I get on, and then friends are like, let's do dungeons. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, I made no story progress today. And then I never, like, make any progress anymore because people...
What you do is you push the story until it gets to a dungeon, then you can be like, let's go do this dungeon.
Yeah, I know, right? But then they want to do it before before I got new dungeon. Although I guess I do have a new dungeon that's like side quest stuff that I could go do.
What dungeon is that?
The underwater one, I don't know, Deep Sea Palace from Chrono Trigger.
No, I don't think that's a thing.
Okay, fine.
Well, I'm gonna have to use some commanders here because all the enemies that I can kill are gone. There are none left. I'm just trying to think. I'll use a steel and a strength.
But yeah, if anybody here has like
this claw, this claw.
Oh, jeez.
It's going to suck me in, and it's going to use a move. Come on, do it. Tail screw. There we go. I should not have waited this long. It's just I really don't want to miss it. Tail screw deals a lot of damage. It's like massive damage. Even if you have a Commander of Steel on, it's a lot of damage. If you don't have a Commander of Steel on, you're dead. So you absolutely 100% shit.
Hi, Dragon.
You absolutely 100% want to stun it.
Yeah.
You do not want to attack the Scorpion if your stun is on cooldown.
I wonder if this dragon will be enough to open up the gate to the next floor.
It is,
yes! Yeah. Okay, good.
So the next floor, we should have some a room that has transformed enemies. And hopefully, we're hoping for the little guys. That's Gloom. Great.
That's not good.
Gloom makes all enemies stronger, faster, and tougher. Even with my steel buff, I do not want to fight the scorpions in steel. I'm wondering. I think that might be a rage. I'm trying to think about what I'm doing. I think this might just be a rage, depending on what the transformed room looks like. Steel. Okay, that's good. Very good to get a steel.
I just love that you can run that close to the scorpions.
A little trick. Those are mimics. Well, that's great. I think we're doing a rage. I'm going to do a flight so that the next floor will have less enemies. I'm going to do an affluence again, and I'm going to do an alteration again. Please do not hit me, worm. And I'm going to do a rage to get past this floor because this floor sucks.
Yeah, this is a very, very... Like, can you dispel gloom?
You can. I have to use Commander of Serenity. I do not want to use it on Gloom, really, unless it's my only option, because there's a different floor debuff that's way worse.
Okay.
The mimics, I have to be really careful with the mimics. I have to, like, aggro them one by one, and they have a very large aggro range. If I aggro them all at the same time, they could kill me.
Yeah, even with this transformation that you have here.
Yeah. If I had more time, I would take the rest of the transformation to the next floor, but I don't think that's worth it in this case. Strength, that's good. Strength, that's really good. Oh boy. Okay. We're full on stealing strength right now, so that's really encouraging. And another rage.
Oh my gosh.
This game knows.
It's like, hey, hello, don't make us bored. You know, the worldwide phenomenon that happens over at twitch.tv/Brossentia.
I don't know, maybe that's less, it's... but isn't less exciting if I get the win button every time?
No, it's still exciting.
Have you ever played slots? Come on, get the win button every time.
Look,
then you got a lot of money.
and let's really point out something here, right? This is really difficult. So the fact that Pauline is doing this and having a conversation with us at the same time, right, for the most part, is amazing.
Yeah, honestly,
It's just my way of remembering what to do with this guy. I have to like say it out loud to myself.
Nope, you do what you got to do. But I mean, so I want to point this out to the audience, like, of just how difficult this is and everything that's going on, and the fact that you can do this and talk with us at the same time, right, is a testament to how good you are at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all right.
And like, I know that, like, supposedly there are people who have done this a lot more and who are more practiced up on it, but you know, you've taken a little bit of a break from the last time that you showed this to us and are showing it to us now, and you're still like, you've still got the core basics down of this is how I avoid getting in a no-win situation, or this is what I need to do if I accidentally get in I messed up situation. You know, you've got the reflexes down to allow you to keep going. And for reference, if people haven't played this, we're currently on floor 188. The number of times that I've gotten a game over before floor 20, let me tell you, it's happened quite a few times.
So, well, if
you've gotten
anything,
really unlucky with mimics.
Yeah, the alterations are not making me lucky, but, you know, deal with it. Please do not step on me. I would prefer if you didn't. Let's not touch the hitbox.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh,
Ow.
well, at least he's impeded too. I guess.
That's not good. Like, they can't use their abilities, but their auto attack will just out damage you anyway. So, like, that's not a good trap to hit ever.
Gotcha. The impeding trap, by the way, made it so that Pauline cannot use most of her class's abilities. There are a handful that you can, but
weapon skills and spells are disabled. So, like, anything that's marked as an ability, I can still do. But anything that's marked as a weapon skill or a spell, that's disabled. So,
but you're free now.
Right. Man, I hate this worm. I have to kill this mimic now while I still have the buff. But because I'm so close to the worm, it's going to suck. It's going to be
Yeah, the worm continuously does damage over time, or does damage on occasion, about once every 5, once every 10 seconds.
To damage me on like, I don't know what the cooldown is, like 15 seconds or something.
Yeah. And like, even if it doesn't know that you're here, it'll do that. I think this may be... No, I don't think it's quite as bad as the gorillas on the previous set of floors.
It's worse. I would say the gorillas are pretty bad. I'm going to worm. Move away. What a jerk. I'm renewing. I'm going to wait to see what the Archaeosaur does, because I have not kept... I should have been keeping my eye on what these enemies are doing. I do not want to risk it turning back, like, towards me while I step into the exit.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're moving to floor 189. 189 is fun because it very often spawns a billion big boys.
That's a lot of big boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we're almost to the boss.
I'm actually surprised I didn't see, I don't see any of them right now. Like, my experience of floor 189 is that I enter the floor and it's like 3 big boys on top of me, like, right away.
Oh no.
So I'm actually surprised I don't... Oh, you see them? You see them over there?
Oh, I see them. I see multiple, yeah.
They're coming this way. I would prefer if this scorpion could, please die. Please die. So it's gonna do Tailscrew again.
By the way, this deep dungeon, I believe, is included in the free trial for Final Fantasy XIV.
Let's do Square Enix's marketing right now.
And of course, I still haven't beaten it. Yeah.
You can play this for free. You cannot play this for free with the job I'm. Oh, look, the little guys.
With the what?
The job I'm doing, Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper.
Is, that's an expansion job.
Yep.
So you can't do it the way I'm doing. But the recommended jobs, which are Machinist, and I have to.
And Red Mage.
Oh, they're both coming this way. Machinist and Red Mages are in the free trial. Those are the recommended. I haven't explained why Machinist is recommended. Machinist is a ranged damage dealing job. They have a gun.
Yeah.
So the advantage of having a gun is that you can attack while moving. That means you can kite enemies away from you. It reduces the amount of damage they do because instead of being able to hit you, they hit you and then they have to move up to you and then they hit you and then they have to move up to you. It just overall reduces the amount of damage they do. And Machinist also has a bunch of different like tools that helps them with a bunch of things. Like for example, mimics, you don't have to worry about the pox because they have the ability to interrupt a mimic when they do the pox.
Okay.
I don't want to aggro two of them, so I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to leave, and then I'm grabbing one.
Good job.
Dragon's voice inside. Yeah, and you see when they entered the room, like they went in slightly different corners, so I have to like pay attention to where they're going so that I don't aggro them accidentally. Ram's voice, drums.
Yeah. I assume Bard would have some of those advantages of being able to move while attacking.
Or Dancer.
Any ranged job would have those advantages. The reason Machinist is recommended above the other ones is because the other ones are a little more about buffing the party, having synergy with the other party members. So when you're playing alone, some of these abilities and the effects just don't do anything, or like they don't bring in the added effect of having friends. Machinist doesn't really have anything like that except for like one ability that reduces the party's that raises their defense. Dragons. But in terms of damage, Machinist is the one that deals the most damage on their own.
Yes.
Which is why it's recommended, because, you know, if you do more damage, you kill enemies faster, and the faster you kill enemies, the less you have to worry about their attack. Everything in here is a damage race, you know? You have to kill the enemy before they kill you. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm hoping these two are enough to leave the floor.
Please,
wow,
please. Okay.
Yeah, that's enough.
Good. So
15.
we are just about to the boss, everybody.
Yeah, I did that way faster than my last time. Witching, that's good. I am going to check the chests still, because I would like, if possible, there are traps here.
Oh, no.
Strength, amazing.
Okay,
That's exactly what I wanted. Let's go. What was that? Sight. I don't care. Oh, please don't notice me.
Nah, he's...
So give me, like, just 1 second, because I have to open a file on my end. Where is my chart? Okay. There we go. Right here. Okay, so I gave you this image a long time ago. I forgot to remind you to use it. It's an image, a chart that shows where the bombs will appear during this boss fight.
Oh, jeez.
This boss fight, this boss fight spawns a bunch of bombs, and I'm going to have to deal with them. It's the mechanic of the boss fight. I got here super fast, so I can actually explain what's going on. This boss will periodically spawn a blue bomb and a red bomb. The blue bomb, I want to destroy it right away, because if it explodes, it kills me. The red bomb I want to place the bomb next to the boss. The bomb will explode and it will interrupt an attack that the boss does that would kill me.
Gotcha.
It will alternate between these two bombs constantly. Bombs constantly. And the placements of these bombs are fixed. People have figured them out. People have made charts. So I have like the chart that shows me where the bombs are going to be.
Perfect.
And another thing is that this boss hits really hard. Even like I cannot guarantee that I'm going to defeat it. It is that dangerous. It will periodically do what we call a tank buster in this game. A tank buster is basically an attack that deals a lot of damage, and that you would expect the tank to take because the tank can absorb it. I am not a tank. This tank buster can kill me. I have to time my Arcane Crest shield. That's a shield that is equal to 10% of my health.
Okay.
I have to time this shield so that it happens before, right before the tank buster, so that it blocks part of it. Okay, sorry, I'm...
No, it's all good. This is a lot to do. I remember the last boss had a lot.
The thing that I always mess up is the opening. Like, I die on the opening of this boss. Like, once I get going, I can do it. The opening of this boss is what kills me every time I die. Every time I fail. So it's I have to really, like, focus.
We'll let you focus.
Yeah, I can't really have a conversation during this boss fight. I'm going to need some silence. What I'm going to do, like I'm going to renew my commanders. Strength and steel, those are mandatory. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to do the tank buster, so I'm going to shield the tank buster. Then I will drink a potion to heal myself, and like pop my sustaining. I will transform into a Commander of Lust, and I will put a debuff on the boss. The Commander of Lust, every time you cast the spell that you get, it puts a debuff that makes the enemy take more damage. That debuff stacks 5 times, so I'm going to apply it 5 times. I'm going to destroy the bomb that will spawn at the same time with that spell. So let's get going. Commander of Strength, Commander of Steel. I will aggro it. Shield. It did, yeah. So now I have to Commander of Lust. The Remedy Bomb is here. So I have to destroy it. And you see the spell I'm doing is an AoE, so it's hitting the bomb and the boss at the same time. There are now 5 stacks on the boss. I can remove the Commander. I'm going to start healing myself with Bloodbath because my health is low. It's doing saps. After the sap, it's going to do the Tank Buster, so I have to shield. Bam. If this Tank Buster crits, it can do like half my health.
Ooh.
So now the second bomb is going to show up soon. I have to kite the boss over here because that's where the bomb is going to be. Should have started doing that earlier. Okay. It is next to... I don't really like this placement because of the tiny bombs. But the boss is in the... Okay, so the boss has been interrupted, like, its massive attack. I have to mitigate some damage by running away now. I have to shield the Tank Buster. Okay, there we go. Now the next bomb is gonna pop. And what I'm going to do is... Oh, that's bad. I'm not doing what I should be doing right now. Lust, please. Oh. I messed up.
You do have the revive, though.
Yeah, that's real bad, though. I don't have a lust anymore, so this is gonna be a lot more complicated.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I messed up. I didn't kill the bomb in time.
That's... I mean, it happens. That's why this is really difficult.
Yeah, because I wanted to apply the lust on it again, and that just didn't happen. The problem is, so I think this is unwinnable right now. I think it just became unwinnable, because, so first of all, I have this debuff that lasts 2 minutes. I absolutely cannot fight the boss with this debuff on.
Yeah.
I have to wait for it to go away. I only have, so I'm gonna have like 8 minutes left without the Commander of Lust to like do more damage.
What about
increase the
Rage?
damage that I'm doing. No, Rage will do nothing. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to defeat it. I spent too much time explaining.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So, unfortunately, I think I put myself in an unwinnable situation. I'm going to try. I'm still going to try.
Yeah.
But I think I may have put myself in an unwinnable situation. We'll see. We will see how it goes. Oh, and I have to keep track because the bomb placement does not reset when you die. So I have to... Oh, this is going to be real confusing.
We'll be quiet.
So I can't really lust anymore, so we're just not doing it. Shield the Tangbuster. Okay, the bomb is here. Have to move away from the tinier bombs. Okay, it's dead. I'm gonna heal with Bloodbath a bit, because that's very low on health right now. Should do sap one more time, and then after that will be the Tangbuster. So I'm shielding it. A little early on the shield, but that's fine. Next bomb is gonna be, what, over here? I actually don't know where it's gonna be. It's here. Is it in the head box? I think it is.
I think so,
Yes,
yeah.
It's in the head box. Okay. So now I'm running away to mitigate some damage. Shield the Tangbuster. There we go. Drink potion. Next bomb is over here. I'm going to use Feint on it to reduce the damage it takes because I am running out of healing. Like I have to cycle all my cooldowns. I'm going to shield. I have no idea where the next bomb is going to be because I completely lost track of where everything is. Okay, it's on top of it. Okay, I wasn't sure, but we got it. Okay, running away to mitigate damage. Shield. Give the Tangbuster, okay. Drink my potion. Next bomb is here. Use Bloodbath to heal. Onion is reminding me that it is dinner time for him. Which I kind of didn't anticipate this taking this long.
It's okay.
Okay, come on, bomb. Wait, is it? I actually lost track of where we are in the cycle. I think this is Tank Buster time. Okay. The bomb is not in, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna push it. There we go.
Oh, you had a push ability? Aw, I love it.
If you just hit the bomb with an auto attack, like just a gentle little hit, it pushes the bomb.
Okay, that's
We're gonna
adorable.
Run away to mitigate damage. Oh, I don't have my shield. Oh, this is bad. Next bomb is over here. Okay, it's about to use the Tank Buster. Okay. I have to heal myself a bloodbath. Because I am very low right now. Okay, the bomb is over here, so I'm gonna have to push it to the boss. It is just hitting, like
Just barely.
yeah, just
I
barely.
love it.
I'm gonna run away to mitigate damage. Ugh, I don't like what. Ugh, okay. Oh, I have to. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, it still had one sub before the Tank Buster. Ugh. Didn't pay attention. Onion, I'm busy.
Meow.
That's the Tank Buster. Wait. Come on, push. I'm between like the tiny bombs. This is. Oh no! I did. Okay, no. I pushed the bomb away again by mistake, but I think it's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
good.
I used my shield leader by mistake, like reflex. I should not have done that. You know what? We're almost done. I'm just gonna power through it.
Oh,
With like a minute left.
my gosh. Holy crap.
How much time do I have left?
1
Like a
minute.
minute.
Like, you gotta, yeah.
Okay. Reaper does a lot of damage. Like, I think Reaper might be the one that does the most damage in Palace of the Dead for this at this level. For any other, like, you do not want to do what I did and die and waste your lusts, because the lusts are really important, so that you can finish this boss before the maximum of 8 minutes you're giving yourself, because 8 minutes is the length of a Pomander of Strength or Steel.
Yeah.
So how about that for excitement?
That was a super exciting ending. Like, I was watching
was
the
awesome.
timer, I was watching how much damage you were doing, and I was thinking, you know, you're doing just enough damage that you will be able to outrun the clock. And you did it. You managed to finish it just in time. But holy cow, that was tense.
Yeah, so the mistake I made, it's the thing that gives me the most trouble is juggling the Pomander of Lust, the pomander that makes you into a succubus, and then you throw in the fire spells to debuff it.
Yeah.
It's just like, because I play, it's partly because I play on a controller, and like on a controller you have to hit select and then select the pomander, whereas like if I had a mouse I could just hover. It's just a practice thing. There's also the fact that there's like a little bit of lag when you use a pomander. It's not instant the way all my ability buttons are.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up like messing up, going a little slower than I needed to, and I didn't destroy the blue bomb on time.
Yeah, and like you said, that would be a kill.
Person
No.
in the chat says the death emote give you a little shock. That's sorry about that. The thing that it reminds me is that if you are not for this boss, but for the boss I showed last time, Behemoth, if you're Dark Knight, you're basically using your invulnerability to survive the meteors. But the Dark Knight invulnerability kills them if they're not healed enough. And what, like, the strategy people use basically makes it so you're killing Behemoth and then you die instantly after, but that still counts for finishing the duty.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well,
it's very funny.
Pauline, thank you so much. Are you streaming Final Fantasy XIV these days, or are you mostly playing that off stream, or what you doing these days?
These days on Saturdays, although I completely forgot last Saturday, but on Saturdays I stream Fire Emblem 3 Hopes, which is the Musu spin-off of Fire Emblem's 3 House. I stream it specifically for my friend Devious Vacuum, to show her the story and all the character interacting, because we think it's really funny. But you know, it's fun to stream. I haven't been streaming much else lately. I want to, I don't know when we're gonna have time to do that, but I want to show a number of games to my friend Psychedelic Eyeball. And the last one I showed him was Eternal Darkness, because it was Halloween.
Okay, that's a really good game that I hate, but I love it, but I hate it.
The next one I'm thinking of doing, I'm not 100% sure, I might change my mind, but the next one I'm thinking of doing is Killer 7.
That game,
I like Killer 7.
It's miserable. I'm glad that it exists. I hate playing it and I hate watching it, but I'm glad it exists.
I love that game.
Now, I think it's art, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and say objectively, like, it is art, and it's extreme, well, like, it's so unique, and it's got so many really cool things. I just don't like it personally, but I would recommend it to others still.
The PC version is really good. Like, you can play the game at any resolution. It looks fantastic. You can use mouse and keyboard controls for the shooting, which is way better than on the console, where the sensitivity on the stick was too high.
Yeah, but it gives me the Ghiblis. That's I can't stop the Ghiblis. Like,
Onion is asking me for. I have to go.
Okay, Pauline, thank you so much. Go feed Onion. Everybody, Pauline may be able to come back and finish the set for us in the future. Or maybe. I'm
going to apologize. I'm not doing the last set.
Oh,
okay. Let me explain why.
Okay.
The final set depends heavily on how many pomanders you have at the end of this one. My number of pomanders is not too bad. It's fine, but it's also very RNG based. It's difficult, but it's difficult in a way that's less fun to watch, in my opinion. There's less mechanics, and it's more just the enemies hit really hard, and sometimes they crit you, and sometimes you die.
Okay, if you really don't want to, you don't have to, but I would still be interested.
I'm not practiced, and I think I would just not put on a good show.
Okay.
If you want to see that set done, like I recorded a video of myself. It's on my YouTube. I did it once. The one time I succeeded I recorded it. Otherwise, you should just go watch Angelus Demonis, the streamer.
Okay.
He has a ton of recordings of like he just does this all the time.
Yeah.
Beat the Palace of the Dead solo like dozens of time on every job. You can see what that set looks like by watching it.
Yeah.
I don't think personally I would put on a good show because I could do that. That set kills me on the first floor sometimes.
Yeah. I would still like to see it, but it's fine if you would rather not. I'll go ahead and I'll give you the forgiveness, but if you change your mind, you can change your mind. Okay, Pauline?
I mean, if you insist, I can do it. I want you to understand. I want you to understand that I could just die on the first floor.
I mean, okay, we'll have a backup plan if you decide to come and do that. We'll have a backup. We'll make Corndan play something.
You let me know.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Pauline. We'll see you later. Have fun.
Bye.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye. Have good food, Onion.
Bye, Onion.
He's so mad at me.
Oh no. Yeah, everybody. House of the Dead floors 171 through 180, which are considered some of the hardest floors in House of the Dead, will be at the next GDQ. I don't know if I'm more excited for that or for Corndan's run of Battle of the Eras. Corndan?
Well, I mean, it is pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I had to laugh, though, right, because the schedule just came out recently, right? Go check it out, gamesdonequick.com/schedule. That when one of my commentators, Ryudo, asked when I thought it would be a couple weeks ago, I said, I don't know. I don't have the schedule. It's probably going to be at like 4 a.m. on Thursday, like the week of GDQ. Right? Schedule comes out. It is exactly 4 a.m.
Exactly 4 a.m. Yeah, I'm like that night. I have to be awake. I'm going to be watching. There's so many great, awful runs, and that's probably the one that I'm looking forward to the most. I gotta be honest, Corndan. I'm really excited for it. But with that said, we've got 2 more games tonight.
We do.
Yeah, GarrPG and Xeno, Xafari. Let's go.
move on to the Red Room.
Yeah, Red Room. And I'm sure they will be with us soon. GarrPG, where are you? Gar.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
We found you. Yeah, so we had a really good run of House of the Dead just now, but I have a feeling
that was fun.
we're going to something very different. I think. I know nothing about this game because Corndan reviewed it.
I just scheduled this. I know nothing about this game, but by the name alone, I'm willing to accept it.
We're so
Yeah.
the main reason why we have people send submission videos in is to make sure that they are capable of recording and streaming and all that stuff. Other than that, I really love to be surprised by what you're gonna do. Also to make sure that you're not just like, hey, I'm gonna play a zoo game and then we're gonna say a lot of flock words, just birds here, birds there, birds everywhere, you know?
We can't find birds until we buy the special scope for it.
The special scope. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, let me go ahead and turn this music up. I hear.
I can turn mine up too. Do you need it higher?
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just getting you
Okay.
captured and ready because we've got Xeno Xafari here. Yeah, Gar, introduce yourself to everybody. Who are you? Where do you stream? What do you usually play?
My name is Gar. I like RPGs. That's the joke. I
Oh.
also run a PG stream.
Aha. Our stream
So-
here is usually PG, although occasionally Corndan's
Unless
like,
we're playing-
let's play Monster Prom. Then
Yeah.
we break the rules at least once a year, you know?
All right. I do mostly retro streams, but I do play a lot of variety too, some newer stuff. But what I've been doing lately is Might and Magic 6, my first Might and Magic game. So I'm really excited to keep playing that.
Okay, I need to play through all the Might and Magic. You're talking about the dungeon crawler ones, not the heroes of Might and Magic, right?
Yeah, the original, the main series, not the heroes stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm most interested in. I love those. That's got to be a lot of fun.
Do you have a GOG account?
I do.
I do.
You can get a bundle of the first 6 Might and Magics for like $2 if they're on sale on GOG.
Actually, I think NPC might have bought me. No. He bought me the Dungeon and Dragons dungeon crawlers. I might actually already have those GarrPG. I don't know.
I would recommend, if you want to start with the early ones, I'd say start with 2. It has a built-in map in the game. Might and Magic 1 does not have a world map or anything to look at.
Oh, so
you have to make the maps on grid paper that was provided you in the box.
Well, that's what games use. I was complaining to Justin about this the other day, and that, like, I would be completely okay with there being more games that have you do that. They would just have to have it like a note at the beginning being like, this is designed as an old school dungeon crawler. Draw your own map, take notes, write things down. And if you did that, I think that like some new audiences could possibly really be interested in that style of dungeon crawler. Like I would really enjoy seeing old school dungeon crawlers with that type of drawing map on your own, like, come back. I think it's so cool.
As long as you know what you're getting before you get into the game. Like, I've been burned by that before. Like, I start the game, play it for a few hours, and have no idea where I'm at. And it's like, oh, you didn't make a map, did you? And now I have to start over.
Yeah, I'm thinking Bard's Tale is actually fairly accessible when it comes to maps. It will make the map disappear if you go down too many floors, I believe, but otherwise, it does a pretty good job of keeping the map for you. Anyway, sorry, we've got zoo stuff. Xeno Xafari.
So this is just purely an exploration and discovery RPG. There is no combat, and there's no action or execution or anything. It's just you wander around, level up your stats off finding books and things, and it lets you find more and more alien creatures. So I'll start a new game.
Cool. Yeah, tell me when to start the timer. Yeah.
Oh, now's fine. We can start reading here. It's just a bunch of silly dialogue that I thought we could read. I love this game so far. It's amazing.
Yeah. You have come to Zoo Island on Safari. Located in the Bermuda Triangle, the island is home to alien Xenos from across the universe. You can camp on Zoo Island the whole summer. Enjoy the natural beauty and find all the Xenos.
Yeah, okay, so you start off with just a few stats. I do have a save file with a few stats maxed out.
Okay.
So if we don't get very far in the single player, I can swap to a more advanced file and there's more stuff that we can look at.
Okay.
Unless you want me to just start with the advanced file and we can just run around, yeah?
Go ahead and do whatever you think would be most interested. Like, I'm fine seeing it from the start.
Okay, yeah, let's do a new game then.
Yeah.
Okay, so choose your character. We'll go over the characters. You got Rubia, likes video games and her boyfriend, dislikes waking up early, and her mom.
Mom, I can't believe
I mean, she's at that age that she just doesn't like her mom.
It's true. Silly teenagers.
Here's Constance, likes writing and tea, dislikes getting a haircut and talking to people.
Oh my gosh.
That's probably the most relatable character.
Honestly, yeah, I did get a master's in writing, literature and writing, yeah.
And then we've got Cheryl. Likes skateboarding and horror movies, dislikes school and sports fans.
Ah, man. All of these characters are cool.
Yeah.
Although
they each have a different story too.
Oh, that's cool. Who do you like to play as the most?
I've already played a couple games as Constance just to see if I missed anything. I have not tried Rubia or Cheryl yet.
I would like to do Cheryl.
Let's try Rubia.
Or you want to do
Rubia? You know, she doesn't like waking up early. I don't like waking up early either.
Yeah.
I mean, her boyfriend's pretty rad, so.
Oh my gosh, I woke up at like 7 a.m. but went to sleep last night at like 2 a.m. So Like, I've been off
I went
today.
To sleep. I went to sleep at 6:30 a.m.
Well, I mean, that's fine. When did you get up?
Right before this.
What? I love it. All right. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and do Rubia then. Rubia. Rubia.
Okay, Rubia. Here we go.
Yeah.
What clothing would you like?
Okay. There's fair.
Fancy,
Okay.
funky.
Ooh. Fitness and she looks like a goblin there. I like funky.
Funky it is.
Yeah.
For the purposes of it, I'll explain how the stats work here. Hunting lets you find the Xenos. Foraging lets you find nuts, which you can take more steps with nuts. And foraging also gets you eggs. You need to sell eggs for money to buy tools that lets you find more Xenos with hunting.
Okay.
Exploring's kind of weird. I like to get it up a little bit early, but I don't think it'll help for an hour showcase.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think starting with hunting as your best and going second with foraging would be great for a showcase today.
Yeah.
It's
All
not
right.
the way I'd usually go, but that's how I would start it today.
That's fine.
Okay, so we're gonna do hunting and foraging second. Choose a save slot. Where are we? Number 3. There we go.
Welcome
There
to
we go.
Zoo
Welcome to Zoo-
Island. Your mission, I'm sorry, I'm just dominating here. Your mission is to explore the island, spot cool Xenos, collect stuff, and just chill. Go out and have some fun.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is your lappy. You can sell eggs and buy supplies. These are all the supplies. We're probably gonna be able to buy one of the scopes.
That's a lot of scopes.
Yeah, we're not gonna get the maps because I mostly know where I'm going. Lure is an expensive thing that you get at the end of the game.
Okay.
So we're gonna start saving up for a scope. I'll let you two pick what scope you want to get first.
Sounds
So I'm just
good.
gonna-
The telescope sounds good to me. I like birds.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
dig birds as well. Oh no, you have limited energy? Uh-oh.
Yeah, 1 energy per step.
What happens when you run out?
You get taken back to camp and you do it again the next day.
Oh no, Demoses, they're dumb.
It's the same. Yeah, Codeman is the same author, same demub game.
Demoses
Void
are
Pyramid.
too stupid to even feed themselves. How their species survives has perplexed scientists across the universe. Man.
All right.
Well, cool. Zoo Island is full of these cool alien creatures, but some of them won't appear unless you have special equipment. Use the computer by your campsite to order special Xeno tracking gear. Yeah, we already know that. Oh, I loved Void Pyramid. With their awful vision, cave snakes mostly sense things by eating them. Their eggs glow in the dark so that parents have a chance of finding them. Oh, nice.
I like the cave.
Okay, don't eat
cave
the
snake.
egg. Don't do it. It's worth lots of money. If you use the computer by your campsite, you can sell eggs and get cash to buy useful items.
So is this game random, or is this kind of like this is where they always are?
It is mostly random. Some things will pop up, but we have kind of low stats right now, and I'm honestly not finding anything to start out. This is a good start here. I got nothing.
No, you find a transparent egg. You wave at the embryo floating inside. It waves back at you. Ugh,
There you go.
don't like that.
Why not?
By good
Fine.
start, you
It's
mean not good start?
Yeah. It's
I mean,
Oh no.
it's Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus right there.
all right. Here's the robot girl. She's gonna give us a video game.
I am a human named Becky. I collect video games. You seem like a cool human. I will see if I have any spare games to share. Aha.
Success.
Becky hands you an antique game. Okay, cool. What's the
She
title?
does have the good hair.
She does. It looks
Got
like a
Space
taco.
Dreams.
The box reads, "There is a black hole, and on the other side are all your space dreams. Pass obstacles to enter the hole and realize your dreams."
It's so simple.
Yeah. Ooh, an almond. It's roasted and coated in spicy seasoning. Thanks, Mother Nature. Everyone loves nuts, right? Unless you're allergic.
Right.
Every Okay, so that helps you out. Does it give you more energy when
It
you wake
gives
up tomorrow, huh?
Exactly. Yep. You got it.
How much?
It's about 30 to 35 per nut. There you go, saber-toothed pig. Pigs will eat anything,
Yeah,
but saber-toothed pigs only eat soft-boiled vegetables. The big teeth are just for show.
Aw, that's cute. Thank you for the raid, Aviancer. Welcome in. A ginkgo nut, huh? These nuts have many uses in herbal medicine. Maybe that's why they taste like cough syrup.
Yeah.
Gross.
I mean, it is pretty gross.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't mind the
here we
taste
go.
of cough syrup. It's fine. Uh-oh.
Here's a Xeno that I actually don't recognize. I've never seen this one before.
Huh.
He's just jamming there.
The antlered mammal, huh? The antlered mammal can breed with humans and a variety of other animals. Its antlers are made of all natural plastic.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't like
Corn
it.
nut.
Oh, cool. This isn't corn or a nut. Whatever it is, it can take your teeth out. Still, good.
I mean,
like, honestly, getting more energy for the second day is probably going to be really good. A lumpy
You
dog
found a
egg.
lumpy dog?
Oh, I accidentally mashed that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
we can-
okay.
Hang on.
Oh. There's the lumpy dog. A lumpy dog is a bird that doesn't resemble a dog in any way. However, the bird and its eggs are very lumpy.
There you go.
Aha!
Yeah.
We learned.
Pistachio.
Because they are high in fat and dry, pistachios are prone to spontaneous combustion. Eat with caution.
Good advice. Hazelnut.
You are disappointed that this hazelnut isn't inside a chocolate bar. Yeah,
All right, that's fair.
chocolate hazelnut is so good. So
Nothing
good.
There. Let's go up this way. See if. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, a canoid. It's an amazing coincidence that a creature which evolved 80,000 light years from Earth would look exactly like a traffic cone. Uh-huh. This sheep is named after Professor Alejandro Bighead. Its head is not any larger than that of a normal sheep. Blah, blah, blah. So it's not actually... It doesn't have a big head, but it's called Bighead. Uh-oh. What happened?
Uncovered a gem at a collection spot. So here, I found copper.
Ooh, okay. It might be worth a lot of pennies. Good.
Uh-huh. Worth its weight in pennies, I'd say.
Yeah, everybody, I'm trying to be the best
anymore.
professor that I can, okay? We need to educate y'all.
Only a 30% chance because I have no exploration, but if I can get in here...
Oh, no.
I didn't.
That's fine.
All
Oh,
right, let's go this way.
What was
Egg.
that like?
That's a campsite. You can
Okay.
change your location of your camp to each of the 4 regions.
ooh, wooden egg. Okay.
It
This
looks
egg
like
is
a
made of
crate.
wooden yeah, made of wooden planks and nails nailed together. Looks like a crate.
Well, I mean, I guess looks can be deceiving. A Diablo
Oh, this
nut.
one's a good one.
It's the spiciest nut. Most creatures just lick them. They are too scared to eat the whole thing.
I like spicy foods though. I'd try it.
I would give it a nibble.
That's just an energy warning for that pop up there.
Yeah,
It's like, hey,
you
you're
hit
under
100 left. Okay.
Cactus nut.
This nut is covered with sharp spines. It tastes like mud, and it isn't worth the danger of eating it.
You gain a nut.
Yay, one nut. Oh no.
Failed the exploration again.
That's fine.
Oh, here we go. Do you like merit badges?
I was a Boy Scout, and I don't really care right now. Hello, fellow human lady. Do you like cookies and nuts? Join the Lady Scouts. Maybe I have a spare merit badge for you.
All right, here we go. 50-50. Nope.
Nope. A fortified egg. This egg is lined with plates of armor and wrapped in barbed wire. What an effective adaptation against predators. Ah, another egg. Ah, transmorturtle egg. In transmorturtle reproduction, the male creates and fertilizes the egg, and the female just watches. The egg looks like a normal egg, though. Okay,
Sure, why not?
I kind of like that.
I'm gonna move the campsite over to the beach here.
Ooh,
Oh, this guy's here.
look at a dragarilla. Part dragon and part gorilla, the dragarilla might be the most fearsome creature in the universe. Look at him, he's just stomping. Stomp, 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 stomp.
Nothing here. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're out of energy. for the
Yeah,
day.
you're gonna fall asleep soon. Oh no.
Okay. This is fine. We got 503 energy this time now.
That's good.
Oh, hey, little
And we can
dudes.
sell a bunch of eggs.
Ooh.
Planet X mini ravers. They come from the holographic world of Planet X and are ready to party until the universe turns inside out.
Oh, nice. Look at them dance. Howdy there, I'm
that's just
Ranger June.
That's just Ranger. Don't worry about
Yeah.
Ranger June.
Sweet sleep with a swim cap on. Uh-oh.
There are crab mites around here. They might cut your hair while you sleep.
Which one of the people in the game cares about, I guess. Does that really matter at all?
No, it's usually just flavor text. There's nothing that actually harms you in this game.
What if it prevented your one character from camping there? That would be interesting. Okay, maybe not. This nut is a common ingredient in many breakfast cereals. A honey,
honey
nut.
nut.
That's okay. Okay, I accept.
I approve of this game and its terrible puns.
It's cute. A cracked egg. At first glance, this egg appears to be broken, but that's just its natural coloration. Since it looks ruined and spoiled, predators won't eat it. Oh, that's...
So what's the rock with what looks like a note or something on it?
Oh, do you want me to read those? I can. It's just a little blurb about what area you're in.
Well, we
Oh,
don't
no,
have
it's fine.
to. That's fine if... Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do 1 point in foraging just so we can get a few more nuts and stuff.
Yeah, nuts and stuff.
Oh, there's a couple.
There's a
over
claw
here.
machine?
A fake widow
Yeah.
egg. This egg resembles
I'll
a
go-
black widow egg, but it was laid by a much more innocuous arachnid. It just looks that way so no one messes with it. You naughty girl, you. Grape nuts. Grape nuts are a cereal made from thousands of tiny nuts. It's great for your heart and jaw muscles.
Okay, let's go to the claw machine.
Yeah, gotta get the prize. Gotta get the prize. You want the
There's
prize?
25. There's 25 prizes in this thing.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're 50% chance. Yeah.
A basketball.
When you touch this basketball, all its paint rubs off on your hands. Your fingers itch and burn.
Ancient basketball.
That's not good. Well, I was half expecting like a chaos basketball, but that's fine.
Right where I'm standing is my favorite one that sometimes appears here. That's why I wanted to move the campsite to the beach.
Ah, ding. Will others appear there later?
There you go.
Kinky vine egg. Kinky vines are the only plants that reproduce via sexual intercourse. The way they do it is pretty crazy. A person could learn things from them. Okay, education at its finest. A Boston baked peanut. Uh-oh. This candy-coated peanut isn't from Boston, but it's super crunchy and tastes awesome. See also French burnt peanut.
I do like Boston baked beans.
I
Me too.
love them. Ugh.
Me too. They're so good. Oh, this one's
That's
fun.
like an ocarina thing. An ultramarine nose gun. This creature defends itself by launching mucus from its nose at high speed. Its nostrils are rifled for maximum accuracy. Yeah, pew pew. Very nice. I don't
Okay,
like
there is-
the nostrils though. Ooh, it's a bat monkey. An angry
Angry
rat
rat bat
spider.
spider.
Oh my gosh. Before Mars became the civilized place it is today, the Martian wilderness was crawling with these suckers. Angry rat bat spider. I love it.
Okay, we're gonna go diving in a tar pit.
Let's do it. Tar pit, tar pit. Oh no.
Could have died horribly.
Yeah.
All right, well, we didn't die horribly, so we're good.
That's
We'll
nice.
try again tomorrow.
You're only able to
Ooh,
try
lots.
once a day. A baseball
Yeah,
egg.
once a day.
This egg resembles a baseball. Maybe it is a baseball. You don't really want to throw it and find out. Fair enough. Brain leech egg. This egg resembles a glass eye, but when a person puts it in their socket, a brain leech hatches and eats their brain.
I would not want that.
Yeah, just be careful with that one. Okay. That looks like a pumpkin. A monkey pot. This nut is also called a paradise nut or cream nut. It has way too many names for a nut that doesn't really taste like anything. Yeah, just putting random glass eyes, as chat says, in your eye socket is a bad idea. Just don't do that. Okay, that pro recommendation from the stream today. An empty egg. This egg is completely hollow with no yolk and no embryo. Whatever creature lives in it must be weightless and invisible.
Let's go check up here real quick.
Okay.
Nothing in this room. Okay.
Weightless and invisible. Or just, you know. You find a macadamia nut. This nut is toxic to dogs, dog-like Xenos, and people that hang around dogs a lot. Uh-oh.
So don't hang around dogs and eat macadamia nuts. You've been warned.
Ooh. No, you didn't make it, no. Oh,
Nah, exploration's low. I'll never make that.
It's true.
Probably this whole showcase, I wouldn't be surprised if I fail everyone.
A space magpie egg. Space magpies hate kids, but love shiny stuff. Their shiny eggs are stolen by other space magpies, so the parents don't have to deal with them. Oh my gosh, that is very smart. Okay, welcome to Xantar's clubhouse. If Xantar attempts to shoot or brainwash you, walk away quickly. Do not harm him. He is an endangered species. It's true.
I have only ever found Xantar once. It's a very rare Xeno, and you need to buy a ton of lures to get it consistently.
Ah. You find a French burnt peanut. Huh. This candy-coated peanut isn't from France, but it's super crunchy and tastes awesome. See also Boston baked bean. Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. I love it. A conga frog egg. Some frogs carry eggs in their abdomens. Conga frogs lay eggs with legs, and their eggs hop along behind them like a conga line. Ooh.
I'd watch that.
Well, I'd at least observe that. Ooh, she's got video game?
Yeah, video game, yes.
Yeah, Becky.
No.
Dang it.
Kinky Vine.
Oh,
Okay.
I know that one. Yeah, heck yeah. I've learned a lot about stuff.
Let's see. Nina's Garden.
Okay. Ranger Nina.
Don't screw it up or she'll cattle prod you.
It's true. Nina's a jerk.
Baseball egg.
A dwarf. The name dwarf is a portmanteau of dwarf and horse. Despite their stature, dwarfs can lift 5,000 times their own weight. Holy crap. What a
That is
good
a lot.
dwarf. Yeah.
Total energy 491. Didn't get a lot of nuts there.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
sick.
okay. What happened?
We got a daily buff, so more Xenos will be on the beach. And I
Ooh,
just started
and that's
on the
where you
beach.
are. Oh, that's good.
So do you need to sell all your eggs?
Yeah, we'll see how much I got. 560. All right, like two more days, and we can buy a scope probably. Do you want to read some email? Oh, no email yet. Really? Thought I would have had one by now.
Hard-boiled egg. You can't tell what creature laid this egg. Amphibians in natural hot springs all lay eggs like this. Well, yeah. That's a little unfortunate.
Just boil it.
Just boil it.
Pistachio.
Yeah, I know that one. Uh-oh. Okay, the funkiest pantsman may talk, dance, and look irresistibly sexy, but he is still a Xeno. If he greets you, ignore him and walk away. Okay, but I want to talk to the funkiest pantsman. Got pants.
Need a lot higher hunting for it. Space magpie. Let's go see if my favorite... Ooh, there's an egg by the claw machine.
Eggy by the claw machine.
Conga frog. Okay. Cartoon bird egg.
Like the cartoon bird that laid it, this egg only exists in 2 dimensions. When viewed from the side, it's totally invisible. Practical.
No clogging.
Dang.
Cactus nut.
Yum. I don't want...
Isn't worth it.
Well, yeah.
Still no... The prancing hand isn't here.
Maybe next time.
Well, I went down to check that, but now I have to walk all the way back up to the other end of the beach. I could go a different way,
there's a lot of beach, yeah, like here and up with nothing.
Here on this screen.
What the crap? It said that there were going to be more. The game
I
lied.
know it did. This is weird.
Okay, game. How dare you lie to us?
Not a good day.
Welcome to Sandbar Island. Contact Ranger Nina to rent the island for a party. For a special discount, recite the code phrase, I love you, girl. Good phrase. I like it. I love it. I love you, girl.
Transma turtle. Okay.
Yeah, there's the wooden egg. I mean,
Try eye.
Look at this guy. Ah, this creature's name isn't really accurate. It has 5 eyes, but the 2 on its chin only open when it's really, really high. Okay, good job. Oh, there was an egg.
Was there? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Up.
It blends right in. Look at that.
Egg tree egg. This egg must have fallen from an egg tree. When it hatches, a random animal will be born. Okay. Well, thank you, evolution. Just a nut. It's brown, somewhat round, and vaguely nutty. What kind of food is this? It's just a nut. You gain a nut. Yeah, and a nut to one. Yeah. Oh no, no! Stupid cave. Too spiky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not powerful enough to climb across spikes yet. Nothing.
Same.
I mean, that's fair. It takes a lot of power to go across spikes. Mega Man can't do it.
Yeah,
Look
Mega
at how
Man's-
powerful he is.
What a nerd.
Oh, here we go. Deep fried.
Fried eggs are normal enough, but deep fried eggs are on another level. Watch out for any deep fried creatures that hatch from them. Okay, I will. I'll keep my eyes open.
Gonna move the thing over here real quick so I can start in the mountain.
Yeah. A baked potato egg. This egg is named for its rough, lumpy brown shell and its salty, buttery flavor. Don't love that.
Oh, this dude looks cool.
Ugh. A breasted condor bear. It has the head of a condor, the body of a polar bear, and the breasts of a human woman. Pretty crazy, right?
That is pretty crazy.
I've never seen that one either. We're getting all
Beautiful.
kinds of fun.
Beautiful.
My
no.
main file, I do not have 100%. I haven't found. I've got like 50% of it, but the rest of it's hard to get.
I can imagine. Okay.
Cave Snake, that was the first one we got.
Ah, yeah, I like that one.
Oh, here we go, merit badge time. Yes, got a merit badge.
Jumping rope badge. If you think jumping rope is only for little girls, then you definitely haven't seen those insane freestyle jump rope competitions. Okay. Do those do
Possibly.
anything for you?
Everything in this game is simply to collect. You have Xeno decks and collect the decks.
And
Aha.
that's it.
That's it. Oh, we got in cave.
What? Oh, yeah. Cave time.
Hopefully there's going to be a Xeno in here now.
Pine nut. You would rather have a pineapple, but these are the cards you've been dealt. True.
Nothing in the cave, just fine.
There's one egg.
Egg. A ghost egg. If an embryo dies in anguish before hatching, sometimes it comes back as a spooky phantom egg. The chat is like it's a collectathon. Here's the deal. While I normally hate collectathons, that's usually because you collect the exact same thing 1 million times. Instead, this is you collect 1 million different things about one time.
You collect a lot of duplicate eggs.
Okay,
and
I
nuts.
mean, eggs and nuts, you get a lot of duplicates there. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
Got a gem. Lightning opal.
This gem is lightning in a bottle. Holding it makes your hair stand on end. If it breaks, the electrical discharge might disintegrate you. Oh, don't break it. Don't do it.
That's probably pretty tough.
Oh, you'd hope so. You're carrying it in your pocket. Ooh, a Venusian Slimer egg. This egg is coated in an oily film so it slips out of the jaws and claws of predators. Trying to pick it up was pretty embarrassing. Oh my gosh, A pickled nut. This nut is naturally pickled. It comes from the same tree that pickles come from. Okay, that's dumb. But no, that is...
That's the whole point.
I love it. I like it. I love it. Ugh, this frog. Bleh. A beefeef. The conjoined halves of a beef support each other their entire life and eventually become mating partners. Oh no, those are two. Oh, they're kissing. Ugh.
Well,
Their tongues are latched. A squid nut. You aren't sure what this nut is, but it smells fishy and you don't want it.
This game's incredible.
Oh, yeah. You find a mussel egg. This egg is made of warm pink mussel. It quivers gently when handled. Ugh. Mussel egg.
Let's go back into the forest for a minute.
Forest
See if
time.
anything showed up.
Is there anything?
No.
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 nothing.
Nothing.
So angry. Where are you, you animals? Cantaloupe nut. Wait a minute. This isn't a nut at all. It's just a normal cantaloupe. You gain a nut.
This game is so dumb, and I love it.
Yeah, it's good. A wonder nut. Ever wonder what's in Wonder Bread? Recent research reveals that it's mostly this nut.
This game is $6 on Steam, and it frequently goes on sale for 75% off. If you feel like playing a hilarious collectathon, just wishlist it and wait.
This is pretty great so far. Their other game is free on Steam, isn't it?
There's 3 other games that are free on Steam.
What?
Yeah, this is the only one that A. Hagen charges for.
Well, this is pretty good.
I'm gonna play Alien Squadron and get back to you at some point. I gotta play that on here for you.
Good to know. Well, you're starting to get a little low on energy. Where will you go today? Ugh.
Oh, a Suckeroid.
Okay. A suckeroid. With its powerful sucking orifices, a suckeroid can suck the meat off a skeleton. Ugh.
Yep.
Hello, Ranger Nina. A swollen gel skull. I haven't seen that, no. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna pass. I don't want one.
The music in this game is great, too.
It's good music. Yeah, welcome to Sandy Bog. This bog is named after Ranger Sandy, its first victim. Think of her and wonder if she is still alive down there. Are you Sandy? Ooh, we've got things. A pitted egg. People should be careful about eating raw eggs, especially this one. It has a pit in it that might crack your teeth. Jeez, that's scary. A ratamander swarm. Male ratamanders are mammals, but the females are amphibians. Both genders love to roll around in mud and eat trash. Aw.
So do I, honestly.
Yeah, it depends on the trash.
Alright, that's fair. You gotta be careful.
Another pitted egg. A monkey pot.
Monkey pot.
Oh, we don't get to see the alien up above.
No.
Time
Sorry.
to sleep.
I went for the egg for the money.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, you've got a
Alright,
decent
so
amount.
we can do either telescope or periscope, or we can do one more day and get either microscope or fluoroscope.
See, Corndan wanted the birds. I agree that birds are pretty cool. Might as well.
Yeah, let's do birds.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's not gonna take effect until next day, unfortunately.
That's
But
fine.
we
So I'll
got
just
time for next day.
Yeah. There's
Pine.
another pine nut.
I'm gonna go up here and get a gem. I hope we'll find out.
I'm glad that, like, energy stacks. It keeps increasing. You got one. A rainbow obsidian eye. This gem isn't really an eye, but that doesn't stop it from staring unnervingly at you. Okay. Oh, look at this. A Roman. It may look like a gorilla in a diving bell, but it won't seem so silly after its calcinated death ray destroys all life on Earth.
Nothing in there. Okay.
Yeah, someone's saying they get the reference. I don't personally, but that's okay. I like death rays. They're cool.
I'm actually, I'll be honest, I have to Google that after this now. Corndan laughed. Maybe you can explain
Corndan?
the joke.
I just laughed because
You like lasers?
Okay.
Cool. Echidna egg. Platypuses aren't the only egg-laying mammals. There are echidnas too. All egg-laying mammals come from Australia, New Zealand, or space.
That's it.
It's true.
Just the three.
But the reference is that Robot Monster was a movie from the 50s. And the monstrous Roman attempts to annihilate the last family alive on Earth, but finds himself falling for their beautiful daughter.
Aw, cute.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, same. Okay.
I love old sci-fi movies
Yeah,
like that.
get a badge. Get a badge.
And it's totally
get
a
badge.
gorilla with like a diving helmet on his head.
An
Ooh.
arson badge. This badge was originally called Campfire Building, but the curriculum has been massively expanded. It's true.
Oh man.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've...
Ooh, you're cute.
Ugh, what is this? A peaceful bacteroid. This human-sized bacteria makes cheese, yogurt, and kombucha. It sets a positive example for bacteria everywhere. Yeah. Well, good job.
I like two of those things.
I think that I've definitely made a fire from flint and steel. There's the baseball egg.
Oh, guidebook.
Yeah. Okay, nuts.
We're gonna go hunt. We're gonna go hunting actually.
Ooh.
We want more Xenos.
Okay. A tiger nut, sourced from real Bengal tigers. Just kidding. Those tigers would eat you for even thinking about it. Yeah, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, look at this guy. A scrub rat. This rodent's evolutionary function is to run beneath larger creatures and clean their hard-to-reach undersides. I mean, to be fair, there are fish that essentially do that. Like,
Yeah.
it's about, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go check the beach one more time. It's a bit of a walk, but I really want to get the prancing hand. That's what it's called. That's what it's...
I mean, yeah, you're all about that hand.
Well, I'm all about that bass, so you got to be all about something.
How about
true.
this song? This one's my favorite.
Ooh. I'm all about this. Yeah.
Whoops, I walked out. Okay. I'm gonna just let the egg go for a second. No? Alright,
That's
there wasn't
fine.
anything over there.
That's fine.
Empty
Oh, it was empty anyway. Stupid egg.
hazelnut.
Hazelnut. I like that.
I think we're probably maxed out on nuts at this
What is
point. We
this?
shouldn't find...
There's
Peanuts.
no record for the number of peanuts in a shell, but you got 5 one time, which is amazing.
I give peanuts out to the birds around here.
Aw, they love you.
They do.
A Brazil nut. It came all the way from the Amazon and has a stamp from customs on it. Yeah.
I like Brazil nuts. I like most of these nuts. Oh, we got the mountain.
Oh, not much energy, but we get to go there. Okay.
No Xenos, though.
A Karuka nut. People have been eating Karuka nuts for 30,000 years. A caveman may have eaten the very same nut as you. It's like you kissed him. Ooh, welcome to the desert plateau. The cacti here are an invasive species. They should be destroyed, but the last person who tried pricked their hand. Well, there you go. Don't get rid of the
Invasive
cacti. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if, like, ooh, your energy is lower today than yesterday, huh?
Yeah, it didn't get a lot of nuts. Only found, what, 4 or 5 nuts that time?
Dang,
not
yeah.
a ton.
Whoa. A slap toaster! In its native tundra, a slap toaster's heated core lures creatures in, while its tentacles simultaneously slap them away. Pop, 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 pop. I love it. I like the slap toaster. Okay, so we should see some avians, right? Ooh, is this one?
I think no. No.
Himalayan. In the egalitarian society of Himalaya, every person is a king. As a result, they are all snobs.
They even carry around their own throne.
Aw, that's cute. You spot a Styxian. When meeting a Styxian, instead of shaking hands, it's courteous to stick your head through the hole in its chest. Don't do it. Just
Don't be afraid now.
I am
It's
afraid.
Fine. No,
Don't
it's
do
fine.
it. No, just do it.
No.
Yeah. Peer pressure. Come on.
No,
I'm
not
I'm
going
even nice
to.
since we talked about peanuts, right, and birds. I threw up one of my pictures of the local blue jay coming over to the feeder for peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
It's in Discord.
Okay, let me go check that out.
Alright.
It's
See if I
important.
can get in the cave. Nope. Scrape my knee.
Dang. Well,
Did I
it's-
do beach on this day? No, I did not do beach today.
By the way, where in the Discord?
In general,
Okay.
Nope, those are fortified egg.
Mm-hmm.
Get a nut, at least. Canyon nut. This nut is named after Chip Canyon Colt,
What a
polar
guy.
explorer and fighter, a polar explorer and fighter pilot who lived on canyon nuts for 2 weeks in a foxhole behind enemy lines.
Behind enemy lines, of course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, you find a deviled egg. It smells like brimstone, and you hear demonic cackling inside. Oh, no. You find a ginkgo nut. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the
pretty
cough syrup.
cool.
The
Yeah,
cough syrup nut.
gross. Although ginkgo leaves are really cool.
Failure. I'm gonna check this screen because I'm right here.
A spiral horn shark egg. This corkscrew-shaped egg grips rock and dirt to avoid falling. However, that doesn't explain what a shark's egg is doing on land.
I mean, that's a reasonable question to ask.
It's true.
No, come on. Another tiger nut.
Rawr.
It's ethically sourced from real tigers.
So they say. So they say. A duck-billed goat egg. If duck-billed platypuses lay eggs, why not duck-billed goats?
That's a question I don't have an answer for.
Same. I'd prefer to leave it like that as well.
Oh, a couple in here.
A
Sheepbird egg.
Yes, like the sheepbird itself, this egg is covered in fluffy wool. If it falls from the nest, its soft covering protects it from damage. Ah.
Corn nut.
Or nuts.
A Charodian throater. Don't be scared. Although this creature speaks in a rasping growl that sounds possessed, it has the gentle mind of a baby. Ah, yeah. Gentle mind
That's like one
babby.
of the. That corner of the swamp is actually one of the only, very few dead ends in this game. Lots of screens just kind of wrap around and go other places.
Which
Alright, let's try
I think
jumping.
I think I kind of appreciate that.
Yeah,
right?
so do
Just
I.
that
I've not seen this one either.
Ooh, a Duchamp. Oh my gosh. Okay, the upper mouth of the Duchamp is only for spicy food. That way the lower mouth won't be ruined by too much hot stuff. Well,
that sounds reasonable to me.
I don't know.
Same.
Spicy mouth only required.
spicy mouth only? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I like spicy things.
I mean, I like spicy things too, right? But you know, sometimes you just don't want it to ruin your hamburger.
A swollen shell skull. It's not fair to judge this creature for drooling and having acne, but it is fair to judge it for complaining all the time.
No one likes that.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Honey nut,
Yum.
egg sack. Whoops.
Yum.
All right. Where is it? Here it is. No. I swear that was. There it is, right there. Come on.
Egg sack, what revolting sort of egg is this? It looks like a wrinkly plastic bag full of chicken noodle soup. Do you really have to pick it up? I suppose
I mean,
so.
that's a valid question.
Yeah.
Am I gonna get the? Nope. Just a little bit from
Oh,
the egg.
so close. By the way, I put the picture of the blue jay up on the stream because that is a cute bird. Oh, it's a solar eclipse. Oh yeah, they're robots who came to chat. Good job, robots.
Yeah,
All
that
of the
bird's
robots are here.
that bird's name is Bubba.
Bubba, huh? I love it.
That's what
Oh,
we
got a
named
nerd
him.
badge.
A surgery badge.
I'm a little concerned about that. This badge teaches everything from cataract removal to bone marrow replacement. Plastic surgery is covered by the plastic surgery badge. Okay. Well, I'm glad that like plastic surgery isn't part of basic stuff, you
Becky
know.
didn't give me a game either. A rhinocorn.
Ah, similar to unicorns, rhinocorns will attack and kill anyone that isn't a virgin. Similar to unicorns, okay. Glad to know. I didn't know that about unicorns, but now I know. A replica dragon egg. This isn't really a dragon egg, it's just an artist's conception of one. When you shake it, a dragon's roar comes from a speaker in its side. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that.
In the cave again. Maybe we'll find a Xeno.
To
please?
the cave. Ooh, look at them, Bob. You spot a monolith family. These intelligent rocks are siblings. They love each other and share a telepathic connection. Boop, 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 boop. Like that, yeah.
Oh, here's the
look.
solo monolith.
You spot a monolith. A monolith is an intelligent rock. Sapient minerals are common on every planet but Earth. Wow. I should be offended, but I'm not going to be. It's a peanut.
Oh, there's a bird. Here we go.
Yeah! What is this?
Yeah.
A lion hawk. The lion hawk isn't named for its mane-like crest. The name comes from its deafening roar that can be heard 10 kilometers away. That's very far. It's a big distance for a single roar.
No, come on. Nothing in there.
That's all right.
Oh, finally.
Oh,
A book.
Do you want more hunting or more foraging?
Like, honestly, hunting so we can see the cool animals.
Sure. Okay.
IMO.
Oh, this one's a good one. I like this one.
You spot a sugar gwyn. Like penguins, sugar gwins can't fly. Unlike penguins, they can't swim either. They are made of pure frosting and melt in water. It's true.
oh.
Yeah, beware if you are made of sugar, don't swim. A maniac baboona. Maniac baboonas are constantly in a blinding, destructive rage. When they are happy, they are even angrier. I love it.
Sure.
It's true though. That's how it works. So I've heard.
I believe I have all of the nuts and eggs for my current foraging level. Oh, here you go.
Aha! A platyductopus. A platypus is already pretty weird, but a platyductopus is an even weirder platypus from outer space.
But they look the same. It's fine.
Yes.
Fake widow. Okay.
Okay.
Let me. I don't have the map. For
So
this.
foraging
I can't-
could actually help.
Maybe a teensy bit.
Maybe a teensy bit.
think-
Okay.
I think we're doing all right for the current pace.
Gotcha. No. No jumping
All right.
today, everybody.
This way. Can't make it. Oh man.
Aw, say a day. That's okay. We'll make it a
This
little
right
ways.
here. The prancing hand goes here.
Well, it's time for you to go sleep.
4 nuts. 3 nuts. It was only
Oh
3 nuts.
no. Okay.
Chance of finding collectibles is improved. Okay, so what route would
Okay.
be best right now?
That's-
I kind of want to check Prancing Hand still, so I'm going to go left to the beach and try the crane game.
Yeah. That's kind of fun that it has random events for things that you can do in the game. Just a nice tiny little touch
I
that
love
they
it.
didn't have to do, but it's good. I like it.
Oh, that was the Siamese fighting nut. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Well, okay, I can... I was gonna say I can eat it, but I can read it. Don't store this nut with other nuts. It will make nut butter out of them. It's true. A ghost egg. I'm scared. How egg become ghost?
It explains it in the description.
Yeah, I know.
It died while in anguish.
Poor egg. I mean, poor ghost. I don't know. Poor both of them.
Or everything.
Ah, you spot
Bird.
a puffergin. Like penguins, puffergins' wings aren't used for flight. Instead, puffergins float by filling their bodies with helium. Aw, chubby bird, chubby bird.
There's a blue jay that shows up to our house that we've named Sphere. Because he's kind of a fat bird.
He's a fatty. Good, I like the fatty bird.
There's an egg at the crane game, too.
I see egg. Okay, shark egg. Cartoon bird egg. Nice!
Success!
Yes!
What do we get?
A spinja! A spinja is a spinning top that looks like a ninja! Wow, what a clever name!
It sounds like fun to me.
Whee! Gotta spin.
That's one of those things you'd bring to show and
And to
tell
win.
in like first grade, right?
In like
I mean, that's true.
high school, yeah, you're right.
High school, sure.
Oh
Mummified.
no,
Okay,
that's scary.
sorry.
Mummified egg. It was egg.
Am I a nut? I
It-
am.
Yeah. Where did you think mummies came from?
I mean,
Okay,
that's-
I guess that answers the question. A protean ground licker. An old proverb says, why does a ground licker lick the ground? Maybe it likes the taste. That's not a good proverb, but okay. Go for it.
Well,
You want to have crappy proverbs? Then congratulations, you just won. Wow, nothing. Ta!
No.
Nice game.
Xantar is not here either.
Xantar, I'm gonna kick your butt. Martian crocodile egg. This egg regenerates rapidly, fixing any cracks or breaks. Hatching from this egg is a challenge, but the mighty Martian crocodile is up to it.
I like that one too.
That's
a good.
good.
one.
That's good. Ugh. Mr. Oh, no! Well, that's okay. We got 3 nuts. Oh no.
The forest? Okay. Let's go back to the forest then. Oh, Becky's here.
Hi, Becky.
No game.
Dang it, Becky. What a jerk.
yeah, she even has the good hair, and she's not helping us out.
Yeah, Becky. You know what? Be better than your hair.
Giant pigeon. I thought I had too much horde. Why am I getting so many eggs? This is weird. I don't even remember what egg it was. I'm sorry.
A giant something something.
Oh, that's right. Was it?
Big egg.
Okay.
Like giant pigeon egg, something like that. There we go. Oh, right beneath that, yeah. It might contain a giant pigeon or several dozen normal pigeons. Oh, that's scary. I do not want an egg that, like, I've seen spider eggs. Those are scary. That's what I imagine the pigeon egg is like. Ooh, a corn nuts, other nuts, lots of nuts.
Only giant,
A
right?
canyon nut.
Merit badge. Nothing. Mermaid egg.
Gross. Since mermaids are half human and half fish, they can lay eggs or have live birth. A mermaid chooses which when she gets pregnant. Like, do you
Sure.
have to like fill out a form or something?
I mean, maybe.
Okay.
Let's see. I want to go back to the beach if I can. There should be this way.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went up there, but that's fine. Oh,
Whoa, what is that guy?
well, let's find out.
He's got fierce claws. Yes! Oh, we got it! We got it! We get this dude! A Clownosaurus. Similar to both clowns and dinosaurs, the Clownosaurus is a highly effective killing machine. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
This game kills me.
I love it.
Egg.
If you saw my first play, I was dying. I was cackling into the microphone the first time I played this.
Oh, really?
It's so silly, and
It's
that's
good.
the best thing about it. Like,
It's silly. It's wholesome. Golden Goose Egg. You thought this egg was just a metaphor.
It's cute and charming, and I love this game. I
Yeah,
love this
it's
dev.
good. Okay.
Ooh.
Yes, what did you get? A chicken waddle. This giant waddle is further proof that dinosaurs were birds, but also chickens. Okay, cool. Starting to get low on the, well, not starting. We're almost there. We're almost done. Nope.
I would have been able to get the hands, though. I would have had enough.
Oh, I'm so sad that the hand just doesn't want to show up.
No, here's what I'm gonna do. I told you I have a more advanced file.
You do.
The 55-minute mark, or whenever you wanna.
We're at 53 minutes if you want to go ahead and save and hop over there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, Xafari.
So if you look at my Xena decks, I only have 122 out of 270,
Okay.
but I have maximum hunting and foraging.
Ooh.
So the random chance of getting these things is real hard. It's not good. Let's see. We'll go to European Anteater.
Okay.
I don't have that on this file.
What?
You're kidding.
Huh. Okay.
I gotta go check something. No, still not there. Okay. Well,
Dag,
that's the first one I got on my first game.
well, just doesn't like you.
Seriously, that's hilarious.
Here's Gray Reptiloid.
Aside from George Washington and Gerald Ford, every single United States president was one of these aliens in disguise. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, do mice are stupid even compared to other rodents. 4 billion do mouse brains are equal to one normal mouse brain. Oh no. That's so sad.
That one is interesting, though, I guess.
Cyclobovine, despite its one eye, the cyclobovine is completely blind. Its tentacle acts as a weapon and a reproductive organ. I mean, I think that's true in some things, yeah. Not.
I think I'm still concerned.
Aren't we all? Yeah, this is surprising. Octoman. I know Octoman. This alien is actually just a man in a crappy costume. Being Octoman makes him happy, though, so let's not spoil it. Oh my gosh.
I
That's
appreciate
so good.
that one.
Here's Prancing Hand.
Okay, I'm ready. Prancing hands procreate in large groups. When they mate, it sounds like applause. Oh no. Oh no. That's like, oh my gosh. Do I say it? Do I say it? It's like, you know the stories of like planes landing and a bunch of white people being there and clapping, being like, yay! Like that's, because that's totally what I did when I was like a late teen / young adult, and that's sort of the same thing, is what I'm thinking. Just gotta give yourself a round of applause, you know? You did it.
Let's see.
That's a way of putting it, I guess.
Okay, Hell's Spa Technician.
Ooh. There are lots of spas in hell, but most are actually torture dungeons. This thing either works at one or escaped from it. Ah! I like it.
Ectoplasmic Throbbers.
Okay. This thing is made of ooze and covered with tendrils and screaming faces. Hell is full of silly stuff like this. Oh, poor ectoplasmic throbber.
Do you see any names you want to check before we stop here? I can
Nope,
go through.
I love
can go
this.
through alphabetical.
Oh, bad stuff.
Let's see.
Beetle armadillo. These mammals masquerade as beetles and live in beetle colonies. Beetles have a very high standard of living. What's the bad stuff? Bad stuff. Ah! Angora bunny cloud. These creatures are formed from the softest, most magical clouds in the universe. They are often killed and made into sweaters. Yeah, murder. Oh no. Poor Angora bunny cloud. Bad stuff. Yeah, that one. Bad stuffs are harmful to your physical and mental health in every way. That's why they have a warning label.
I think that one has to be found with the. Now I can't remember the name of it. The insect scope.
You're probably right, yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Let's go to the H to Q.
Homo impersonatus. These aliens look remarkably like human beings, only their dorky spacesuits give them away. Okay. Melter Downer. Any creature touched by a Melter Downer transforms into a Melter Downer. Thankfully, being a Melter Downer is pretty cool. That's so good.
I imagine if I was a Melter Donner, I wouldn't have to pay my mortgage.
I mean, I don't want to be, but if I were, I'll deal. Pop machine.
I want to see the pop machine.
Pop machine. What if all the pop machines on Earth are actually aliens? Well, guess what? They are.
Now you know.
Well, we have learned. Quadurtle. With its hard shell and 4 heads, a quadurtle is protected from every direction. Having no predators, they live forever. Yeah! Eternal
right.
turtle. Eternal turtle. Let's see. Suckeroid. What's a suckeroid?
We did that one.
Oh,
It can
yeah,
suck
gross.
meat off the skeleton.
Ugh, I don't like that. Ugh.
What's a Texas fat lizard?
Texas fat. I think this is our last one. This reptile is from Phobos, not Texas. Its name comes from the fact that it barbecues all its food.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, everybody, this has been Xeno Xafari. This is on PC, on Steam. The developer has made multiple free games. This is their only paid game that we know of so far. And this has been an absolute blast, let me tell you. This is silly. I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's cute. It's charming. Has the yeah. I love this game. I love this dev.
Yeah, like I
Go buy Zeus so he makes more games.
yeah, honestly, I might have to.
This game is awesome.
So yeah, Gar says it's only $6 on Steam and it goes on sale all the time. I'm gonna add it to my wish list because I gotta. It's just so good. Yeah, Gar, anything else that you need to or that you want to plug before taking off for the night?
We did that at the beginning. I do retro and variety, and you know.
I like reminding people.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to come by, I'm on most evenings. I think Monday through Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Sunday.
So quite a bit. Well, good. Yeah, everybody go check out GarrPG, especially. I mean, he loves RPGs. This game is sort of an RPG, but also a lot like. It's different from really many or any other game out there. I like it. It's fun. Collectathon that's actually worth playing. Oh, all right. Thank you so much, GarrPG.
I had fun showing this off. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you did. Yeah, see you later. Take care.
Good night.
Good night. Well, Corndan, I need to get up and run to the restroom real quick, so I'm going to run a small ad, and we will be right back after that. Stay tuned, everybody.
Perfect.
Well, everybody, welcome on back. I'm currently not in the same voice channel as the others, so they can't hear me right now. So I want to go ahead and thank all of you for being here, for watching, and for supporting. If you ever see something that you want to take a screenshot of, take a clip, or heck, if you want to just take like things out of context and put them somewhere, at least right now it's completely fine. If for some reason like things became like super big around here, maybe I'd be pickier, but I don't really care right now. So seriously, feel free to share with others. If you want to join, type !DMUB in chat, and we would love to have you come and play a game on this show. Speed runs, showcases, high score attempts. You can be a pro or you can be a noob. I am fine with either of those. Come and play. I would love to have you on. All you have to do is be able to stream on Discord, and pretty much a baby can do that. Yeah, literal babies, okay? Are you a literal baby? Hopefully not. But hopefully I don't know, you could be a literal baby. It's fine. I mean, whatever. I'm just gonna go over to Corndan and Tymestalker. This is getting weird. Okay, let me out of here. Let me out of the red room. Blue room, blue room. Hello, Tymestalker.
Bro, how's it going?
Oh, going great. How about for you?
Going okay.
Yeah. Well, good. I was just doing the pitch that everybody can submit. Don't make us bored. You don't have to be a big streamer. You don't even have to be a small streamer. Technically, like, as long as you have a Discord account and like can make a video of what you want to submit here, we'll have you. Looking at the games that we have left, we've got enough for a few shows, but I would still like to get more submissions. I mean, unless you factor in Namington, then we've got enough for like
2 years.
Maybe not 2 years.
I mean, I have a few still in the backlog, and I've been wanting to submit more, but I wanted to get through the stuff that's already there first.
Yeah, that's completely fine. I mean, that's what I kind of like about we're not under any pressure to play through things quickly. We're just here to have fun and see what people are playing, and you know, if you have something that you are really in love with right now, then you know, we definitely would like to show it a little bit sooner so that you don't lose the passion. But if it's like PaulineRagny was like, just after a couple months, bring me back, I'll just leave that save so that we can just have it whenever. And it ended up working perfectly for Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that. Let me turn up the audio here. I don't hear any quite yet.
Oh, I paused it on the only screen that has something that you can capture easily.
Okay, let me go ahead.
Because everything else has black all over the screen.
That's
so.
okay. Let me go ahead and capture it real quick. Vroom, vroom, vroom. The sounds help. Trust me. Yeah. And there we go. Red. The blood of angry man. Or vampires. Angry vampires? Maybe.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like we have the game up and we're just about ready to go. Oh, this is Master System. What am I saying here? I put PC? No, this is SMS.
Yeah, this is an SMS game.
Let me fix
It's
that.
also a Game Gear game. But
yeah, we don't talk about that. Well, I mean, we do quite a bit. At that time in London, the rising of the full moon meant the coming of yet another gruesome murder. The following morning would always bring the discovery of yet another body, completely drained of blood. Dr. Social knew that there was something supernatural at the heart of the mystery and began investigating.
you sound like an overdramatic Snagglepuss.
Yes! Dr. Social? What a name.
It's Dr. Ferdinand Social. He's a psychologist and a paranormal investigator in Victorian London.
Me know me as Dr. Social. Calling on the powers of the Ouija board, Social learned that at the Thames River, horrible events beyond human imagination were taking place. I have to make a really weird face. Okay, I'm ready to start time. Just tell me when.
Go for it.
Yeah!
Okay, so this is a Castlevania clone.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so good. We've had this on Cuso Grande a couple times.
Really?
Have
I don't
we?
think it's that bad.
Yeah. Well, we had it for the Game Gear.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, well, the Game Gear version, yeah. And
Well-
I did mention in the chat that there should be a flashing one. for
Yeah.
this game.
Well, you should tell me. I'll go ahead and put it up on the title real quick. Flashing warning. Bam, bam. Everybody, it's a little minor flashing, but if a lot of things happen at the same time...
There are a few other things that are gonna be flashing in this game, so I would highly recommend there be one there
Gotcha.
for people. Yeah, we raced this version for Halloween one time, and I had put it up there because I had seen it for Mystery Triathlon at one point, and
Ooh.
I actually had a lot of fun playing this version.
I like this music, too. This is good.
I mean, it's definitely the Castlevania we have at home.
Well, yeah,
Yeah. Well,
but
I mean,
it's not,
if
it's
I
not
had...
a bad Castlevania clone.
Yeah, this is like the, what do you call them? Marshmallow Mateys. It's fine. It's fine. Like, and it's probably also cheaper, so double fine.
One of the things is that your base weapon is really bad. Like, it has no range, it has very little in the way of damage. It's just absolutely pathetic. It's a knife. But some of your other weapons are pretty good. I really do enjoy this one that you have. You also have things like a rapier. You have an axe. I mean, just different things that you can get in this one. I believe I don't want that. Yeah, I don't care for the bombs as much.
Yeah. By the way, like, honestly, for Sega Master System, this looks pretty good. Like, a Sega Master System is essentially the NES era Sega console. Yeah. And I'm gonna look up when we had this when we had this on Kuso Grande for the Game Gear version, because this is definitely for Game Gear. It tends to be a little bit more problematic. They tend to make the screen a little bit smaller.
Oh, it's very zoomed in on the Game Gear version.
Where is it? I don't think we've had this, Corndan. I'm looking. I don't see it. Unless it's just Master of Darkness.
Yeah, it might be under the other, because Master of Darkness is the way it's listed in the actual game.
Yeah. Okay. Let me take a look, because it's not like the only vampire.
It could have been a Gauntlet then, but I know we've had this.
It possibly could have been a Gauntlet. Yeah. Okay, Master of.
No.
I'm looking, because it
Did not mean to pick that up.
Here's the deal. I feel like if we don't if I can't find this anywhere as a full match, which I can't, we gotta have this thing, Corndan, for the Game Gear.
But I'm certain this has been on your channel in some form or another.
I have never. I do not recall this, and it is not listed on any of the Kusa Grande schedules.
I think it's been a Gauntlet state.
It probably was a
minimum.
Gauntlet state. Like, it's giving me vibes, but that's it.
Right,
So-
and I know it's been on Mystery Triathlon.
Well, there you go,
Yeah.
everyone. If you just don't play this, that way we can have it later. Hello? Are you there? Did my internet die? No, my internet.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Tymestalker's
here.
back.
I can hear you.
Yay!
I've never laughed.
Your game just disappeared.
That was
Like
weird.
it just straight up stopped.
Vampires sometimes do that. I'm gonna blame Dr. Sample.
Social.
That one. What a
Dang
like
it.
what a name. Yeah, you got the
They
knife.
can't help you.
I
Thank you, Dr.
really
Dickens.
hate that they troll you with the worst weapon off and on. Just
Oh, welcome to
picking it back up.
Hey, it's Castlevania, baby. I really am unsure how I feel about the masks here. Are the masks just like the candelabras in
Yes.
Castlevania?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, and the bomb's just like the sub weapon.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I'm gonna go into the first boss area. Or no, I think I've got a stage before the boss area. I need to get a better weapon before the boss. I don't remember what's in everything.
Same. Like, heck, I learned a lot about eggs this last match, you know, the last game. I don't know what's in every
I
egg.
love that game.
Oh, it was so good. I'm
was so
really
weird.
digging this game though. Like, this music is rocking. First off. Second, like, I don't know how it feels to attack stuff, but it's very like the graphics are good. It looks satisfying. It looks like there's not too much lag.
And there's a lot of healing items in this game.
This might be the best Master System game ever released.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
I mean, but I think it's playable. Like, you know, I don't think that there's anything necessarily wrong with it. There definitely is with the Game Gear, and I think you could make a case for this being on Kuso Grande, right, as kind of just a Castlevania sort of clone. You know, I mean, some of my complaints about it, but I guess it's kind of true of a lot of Master System stuff. The frame rate's not real great on it.
It's fine. Like, as far as I can tell, it's running better than most NES games.
It runs decently well.
Of course, the Game
I
Gear
mean-
version could be different. Like,
Yeah, the Game Gear version is really zoomed in, for one. It's really difficult to get any information about what's coming at you.
Yeah, like that really worries me when I... like, Sonic 2 on Master System is pretty acceptable on Game Gear, which is the one that I played as a kid. It's so hard, especially, like, the first boss. It's ridiculous because you can't see any of it. You just can't deal with it. I find it interesting. Does your sub-weapon change at all, or is it always a bomb?
There are three sub-weapons. Well, four, actually. There's a gun, there's the bombs, there's the boomerang, which I just skipped because I don't like the boomerang at all.
Okay.
And then there's the stakes. And the stakes are good later, but you won't see them until, like, stage 3.
I mean, you gotta get to the point where, you know, they really need you to kill the vampire. They're just like, vampires doing some weird stuff around here, you know? Like, few too many hickeys in town. We just need you to check them out, you know?
Go away. I definitely don't want that.
Yeah, Castlevania, on the other hand, does not give you a choice in weapons. But with that said, the whip is so much better than, like, anything you've had so far. That, like, just trying to chop these ghosty ladies.
Well, the one I like has the biggest range, but they only have one in this stage, and I lost it. So,
you wish to hinder me? Are you fighting a pirate?
This is Jack the Ripper, supposedly.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, he was a pretty successful serial killer, like, killed a lot of people. I don't think he ever really got caught. Except by this guy. Dr. Social.
No, we've already established that Dr. Social can't help you.
I don't know. He just took down the legendary killer, Jack the Ripper. I think he can help us. Doom, doom. So you managed. Oh, so you managed to defeat my Jack the Ripper. Oh, that's right. All that has happened here has been under my control. And the things you've seen so far are just the start of the horrors. Go to the House of Wax if you dare. My waxwork figures will be waiting for you. Perhaps you will be my next wax masterpiece. I need a replacement for Jack the Ripper, after all. And we're on to the House of Wax dolls. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep the AC on in this place, otherwise just dripping everywhere. Or coming to life, you know. Someone wants me to narrate their life like that. It's... okay, sure, whatever. If you hire me to narrate your life, then I'll go ahead and do that voice for the rest of it. Yeah.
Now, what he won't tell you is he's a serial killer, and so the rest of your life might not be that long, but he'll do that voice the entire time.
I want paid, Corndan. I'm not gonna... You pay
Hello,
me...
you get payment up front.
Unfortunately, I didn't state that in the contract.
Well, see, that's your problem.
Yeah, but that's my excuse for not being a serial killer, that I didn't state.
Get a minimum of 50% up front, right? And then murder them.
No, I'm not gonna murder people who give me money, Corndan. That's dumb. Seriously, impractical, okay? They're helping. They're giving you money. Like, you gotta think of the long con, okay? Like, maybe I'd go and steal their silverware, but not that. Murder?
And this room is gonna hurt people's ears.
I have a limiter, although this is still kind of loud. Danger, danger!
I know, I just have it turned down a lot.
Lots of ladies! Yeah. I'm not sure why that room is considered dangerous. It's just women. Is that bad?
They're called femme fatales for a reason.
I'm just gonna say, for Utah, this would be fantastic. Look at all those brides.
Oh!
Oh. That freaking bat! You can't just hit him with your whip.
I think that's like a sword cane. I don't think that's a whip.
Yeah, or,
Oh my
or a staff.
I mean, it could be like Bloodborne. Like,
I think you're beating him with your cane.
oh my gosh, Bloodborne's cane was the best weapon because it was a cane whip. You could use it as a cane or as a whip. It's fantastic. Best weapon in the game.
Ubi, it's got protection at the end. I don't think it's a hammer. That's definitely a cane.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, well, okay, that's not great. Let me just say that, like, I'm starting to see that this game has some issues. Okay.
I mean, it's got a lot of platforming issues in certain areas just because it likes to throw things at you while you're trying to platform, and you have...
No! Oh, you... Okay, the fact that you were still able to jump off the block while it was falling, that's, like, impossible to do NES era. Good job, developers. You managed to do something, do the unthinkable. Actually let somebody jump off of a falling block.
Yeah, especially after you've already had taken damage, so you're kind of stunned. Come on. There we go.
But yeah, I completely agree that, like, I'm thinking about this game. I think that, like, this does make sense, sort of, as if you hypothetically, you know, have it as a full Kusagrande match, round one, very early. It's like it's recognizable in what you're supposed to do, but at the same time, like, you gotta learn different hitboxes and different styles of taking down things. It's interesting. I do like the Mona Lisa, though.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't put it like past round one, maybe round two, right? For some of the lower scoring folks.
Yeah.
But it's definitely flawed, right? But flawed isn't bad. You know, it's flawed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like you said to me last weekend. There's, you know, sometimes people conflate good and fun or bad and fun. Where you know, if something's fun, it can't be bad.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I also say that just because it's good doesn't mean that it's fun. Like, we were discussing Killer 7 earlier, and I objectively do not like that game, but I can recognize that it is a very good and very unique, really innovative game. It's just that it does not work for me.
I like it, but I mean, I can see where you can make the argument that it's not objectively good. Right, if that makes sense.
No, it's objectively, like, for what it's trying to do, I feel like it does it exactly the way that they wanted. Like, it's,
but I mean, I think it's unique. I think that they did what they sought to do with it, right? But I think you could
why
make
are
the
there
case.
paintings of Bill Clinton in this place?
Why not?
I don't know.
Can you argue he's not a vampire?
I'm not gonna go there.
I've seen him out in the sunlight. I mean, and Corndan. While there was some suckage involved.
Oh,
I'm
really?
sorry. Yeah, it was. Maybe he's a reverse vampire. I don't know. Anyways.
I do like that with this game that you don't have to be completely precise on your hits. Like there, I managed to get that thing killed by being only close to where it was gonna be.
Yeah, I do like that somebody is mentioning that Masked Smith, one of the characters in Killer 7, essentially makes that game amazing. And now that I look them up, yep, they're the person with the luchador mask. And as soon as you have like a group of assassins with one of them being a luchador, like it still is really weird. But it makes it a little more acceptable to, like, I don't know, to get outside of the weird gloom and doom of everything. Yeah. Anyways, blah. Here we are. Are we in Transylvania? What are we even doing? Okay.
We're still in London for now.
Okay, so you are a Ouija board playing psychologist named Dr. Ferdinand Social. You want to defeat Dracula because why not? And then he's apparently behind killings that were attributed to Jack the Ripper. And you're like, I know it's not Jack. It's Dracula. Yeah. So.
Honestly, you're the only thing you know for certain is that there were killings down by the Thames. You don't find out about Jack the Ripper till you get there.
Yeah, the thing is, there's a plot twist because, as it turns out, Jack the Ripper is involved in these killings. But why? I don't Did we find out already? I don't know if that cutscene said.
He was under the control of the person that led you here.
Okay, he was under the control of the person who led you here. Have we figured out what that person is trying to do? I believe it's Count Mason.
Yeah, he's in actuality he's trying to resurrect Dracula.
Okay, I didn't know if you
and boss too.
Yeah, is this Count Mason?
Nope.
Blood young, so fresh. Dance with me, won't you? Dr. Social, Dr. Ferdinand Social, come dance with me. I got a skull, it's a pretty one. Yeah, it's bigger than my head, bigger than your body. It's a skull. It's just a skull, that's all you get to fight, just a very unpredictable skull. Listen to the music, this isn't dance music, but good job fighting my skull. Okay. This boss is ridiculous. Why? Like, what the crap? I love it. Oh yeah, apparently this is Psychic Girl. That's her name. She's possessed by an evil skull spirit. Which I feel like if your skull spirit is this big, go and see a Ouija board playing psychiatrist ASAP. There we go. Solved. The cemetery east of town. After defeating the evil spirits, the psychic girl managed to gasp a warning before falling into unconsciousness. Jack the Ripper was collecting bodies and fresh blood to be split as sacrificial offerings to dark forces. The cemetery east of town. There was no way to know what the message was warning him about. But Dr. Social had to act quickly, so he rushed there as fast as he could. Better get going. Better go, epitaph. Oh yeah, it's our bloody tears time, huh? Or whatever.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
It's a curse, I tell you, the curse. The curse is here, Dr. Social. Infernal Translator is asking if Dr. Social's nemesis is Dr. Antisocial. I would say it's Mr. Alone Time. Dr. Social and Mr. Alone Time. There we go.
Dr. Social and Mr. Incel?
Mr. Incel. Oh my gosh. Corndan, you did it. You got a good one. That was a good one. Yeah. Dr. Social and Mr. Incel. Be a Dr. Social. Okay, everybody? He tries to solve Dracula. Mr. Incel. He just says that women are too picky. And he tends to say it in very not good ways. Don't be Mr. Incel. Be Dr. Social.
I will say this, I do like the soundtrack for this game.
Yeah.
It is very Sega hardware soundtrack, though.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
but it like
I don't have a problem with Sega's hardware soundtrack, so
I think SMS had better music capabilities than the NES. Like this is pretty good.
It definitely did not, but it was a very different setup.
I mean, you couldn't do this on the NES.
You could absolutely do this on the NES.
don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just enjoying music. No.
People are saying the SMS sound chip had no bass to it. Well, technically the NES, like, it had triangle wave. That's about
the
it.
NES had triangle waves, square waves, noise, and 2 channels of PCM.
I thought it was just 1 channel of PCF, 1 noise channel, 2 square waves, and 1 triangle wave.
I mean, that could be, but even still, the NES could create this on PCM if it really had to. I think you're right. It's 1 channel of PCM, because when they did the takeover on one of the GDQs from TaskBot, it required 2 Nintendos.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I've played around with some of the NES music emulation and trying to make stuff like that would run on NES, and it's yeah. I think that you're right. Using PCF would make some
PCM.
of that one.
Pulse code modulation.
I don't know what it means. I know that you can basically have sounds in it. Like, that's how you get Daydreamin' Davy talking to you. You use that.
Awesome.
Bummer. Yeah, Famine Tracker is fun, but it is actually really hard to use. I would say, but once you start learning how to use Famine Tracker, it's quite a bit of fun to play around with. There are some other tools that basically emulate the NES really well as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, so to put this in perspective, the NES is 2 square waves, a triangle wave, a noise channel, and 1 PCM.
Okay.
Right. The SMS is 3 square waves and a noise generator.
Honestly, I like square waves more than triangle waves. I'd rather have 3 square waves. And if you're not needing to use samples, then yeah, actually not being able to use samples is a huge downside.
Yep. And not that every game used sampling, right? But the games that use them to really great effect.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the biggest problem is that samples sometimes took up a decent amount of space.
Yep.
Which is why a lot of the times they'll be pretty crispied. But
Hey, at least we don't have the farts of the Genesis sound system in this.
I'll go ahead. Oh,
Well, hold on.
there's
I
a
will
reason
argue
for
that.
that.
Right, it's because of gems.
Yep, it's because of one specific developer of a sound system that had their sound system available for relatively cheap.
Well, Sega made it. I believe Sega of America made it available, and it was easy to work with.
Yep.
Right, which was why it got used a lot.
And honestly, farts are cool. So there we go. Oh, the spikes! Ow. At least they don't insta-kill you. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the more that people are talking about the SMS and the sound chip there, I'll go ahead and say that, like, the audio for this game would probably be different on NES, but it would probably be better. Yeah. I gotta be honest.
But you know what? I'll argue it's probably the best actual sound chip of the whole 8-bit era, and that's the Commodore 64 SID chip.
But that's a 64-bit computer. What are you talking about?
Sure.
That's why it's called Commodore 64, Corndan.
But the SID chip,
I agree
right?
with you.
Even though it's only 3-channel, right? The channels are independently programmable, including during the sample.
Yeah.
Right, to be anything of square waves, triangle waves, or noise.
Yeah, I've also done some fiddling around with Commodore 64 sound emulation, and there's just
Really good.
it's really good, but you can also make it really terrible. Like, the people who made it sound good knew what they were doing, and they did great. Seriously.
What, like the Fallen Brothers?
Yeah. Like, it's not as easy as just coming up with, like, a good melody, although that's important, but just, like, there's so many settings. There's so many freaking settings that you can change with Commodore 64 that, like, getting something that is not going to hurt people after about 10 seconds, that's what's really difficult to do.
I mean, I feel like partially the Fallen Brothers is kind of cheating because they were just in a league all their own with that.
That's not
Sure, but
how
the
is
Fallen
it
Brothers
cheating if
weren't
you're
the
just
only-
yourself?
The Fallen Brothers also were not the only people doing that.
Yeah,
Right.
a lot of C64 music is fantastic. In fact,
No, it's really good.
I wouldn't even say that the Fallen Brothers were the best on the Commodore 64. I mean, the Human Race, that is amazing music. Although I have to say, this is probably the best jam of Vampire Master of Darkness so far. This is good.
There's nothing wrong with any of the music on here. Right? I'm enjoying this.
Like, throwing in the triplets into, like, triplets are a little bit of a weird thing to put into sort of a tracker, and they would definitely have to, like, they know what they're doing making the music for this. This is very well composed music.
I was hoping to avoid picking that up if it was not something I wanted, but oh well.
Oh yeah, people are saying Rob Hubbard. That is who I was thinking of, but I couldn't really think of that. But yeah, here, like, everything is like 4/4 rhythm, but then you have the triplet notes thrown in just a second. You're gonna hear now. That is just a very nice touch, and I really don't know everything that, like, they probably had to change the speed, the rhythm, in order to make that work just in the programming behind. Like, you don't just do triplets when you're messing around with a very simple sound chip.
And welcome to the Clock Tower boss fight. This is Count Masson.
You interrupt the dark rite. You must die. Pew pew! Huh. You like my fireballs? Made them myself. With magic and blood. Blood magic. What blood type are you? Oh, don't be negative. Convenient that you showed up right at 9:15. I was really hoping you'd be a little earlier. Be a much easier fight for me. Ow, stop it with the... No, put that sword down. How about... No, stop it. Oh. Why do I keep TNT in my pockets?
Because... Why not?
You've killed my warriors. You shall pay. He just flies up and down. Oh my gosh, I love him.
So since we talked about the Genesis electro farts a little bit, right? You know, and we're talking sound stuff.
But it's
I went digging.
time.
Oh, fine.
The strangely familiar figure who was floating in midair was Count Mason. There had been rumors about the Count, who lived in an old castle far from civilization. It was said that he was studying the black arts. Yes, it seemed that the Count was indeed involved in strange doings. Black magic, full moon, killer. Finally understanding the evil power behind the events, Dr. Social hurried to the castle. Put on his eyeshadow. Very nice. Okay, yeah, sorry. Sorry to cut you off there, Corndan.
So, Gems, right? Who the driver that is responsible for the Genesis sounding like the Genesis,
Yeah.
right? Was commissioned by Sega of America to assist Western developers with the Genesis sound hardware.
Okay.
So it was used in 200 games.
Holy crap. Yeah, there's
And-
a reason there's such a distinct sound when it comes to Genesis. Everybody was using the same system.
Well, and it's interesting because the list, right, goes from some that are really bad music, right? Green Dog, Home Alone,
Yeah.
right, to things like Toe Jam and Earl, which is an amazing soundtrack.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'll agree with Toe Jam and Earl.
You know, I'm trying to look at Tasmania, right? Clearly.
Yeah. I mean,
But
Tasmania
I would say,
did everything
yeah, or something.
and nothing all at once. Yeah.
But so, because the Genesis sound chip was 6 channels of frequency modulated synth, right?
Yes.
It could actually do a lot that just nobody made use of.
It's... I mean, like...
And if you don't believe me, right, go play Musha. It's got the best soundtrack on the Genesis.
Moose.
I think that
Matcha.
I've at least heard some of it, and yeah, you're right. It's great. No, bad doggy. That's it. You're not going to heaven.
But all dogs go to heaven.
Not
Even the bad
after
one.
Dr. Social is through with them. No, we know about all dogs go to heaven. You can't keep a good dog down. Ah, no. Yeah, I'm banned from ever giving that game out ever again. Doesn't mean that we can't have it somewhere else. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
What was I thinking? Yeah, the thing is, like, I would agree with you, Corndan, that, like, the capabilities were huge. You could do so much with the Genesis. But at the same time, so many of these companies, like, they kept their finger on the budget. And they were like,
Well, and-
we need to put a game
remember,
out
too-
that looks good, and that's it.
It's not just that, right? It's that, right? The Genesis, if you're coming, you know, the Sound Blaster really wasn't available, you know, so it's not like people had experience with FM synths,
Yes.
right? And Yamaha was certainly, you know, well, you know, suited as well, right? Everybody was used to programming for these sound chips. You know, I have these channels and this is what they are, right? And the Genesis didn't really work that way. But my understanding is GEMS, the way it was set up, kind of did, right? Or could let you work that way.
So it was a little more similar to what people had already done.
Right.
Okay.
You know, but so it released in 1989, right? You know, when there wasn't a whole lot of experience with this, right? You know, if you're talking about people who put, right, you know, the stuff that had good graphics and sound in 1989, right? The Amiga. The Amiga is a 100% sampling sound system.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 4 channels. It's 4 channels of sampling.
I didn't know that. That makes sense, though.
I could be kind of wrong on that, but I know it has 4 channels of sampling. I don't think it has anything else on top of that.
I know nothing about that. Yeah.
Which is why mod files are readily apparent, right? Because they had the samples and everything for it.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna look it up now while we're.
Yeah.
Well, I like what we've said. I think the soundtrack in this game is really good.
It's nice for the sound hardware it is, right? As I said, I'll argue you can tell right away it is 100% Sega hardware sound, right? Now that's not a bad thing, but it's 100% Sega soundtrack, right?
I mean, you also look at the people who made the music for it. One of them went and did, what was it? Donald No Magical World, which I've never played it. It's amazing. They did one of the Aladdin games as well. I think it was the Game Gear version, which was a much better tech demo than an actual game. In my opinion, but like they had done other music that has very similar vibes to this, and you know, mostly worked either with Master System or the Game Gear. But like it makes sense, you know. Donald No Magical World. Oh no, that is specifically a McDonald's game that is on the Game Gear. I have not. I thought it was Donald Duck. What? There's a Ronald McDonald game on Game Gear?
No, it's Donald McDonald in Japan.
This is okay, yeah. But it's called Donald No Magical World. Donald in Magical World. I didn't know this existed. I'm horrified.
Well, now you have to give it out for Kusa Grande.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure it's not good.
We haven't had it before, I think.
Can I also just say, I want to say thank you again for having me on as a GM, because this has been so much fun doing stuff for Kusa Grande for you guys.
I'm glad. Like, you've been a blast to have. It's been really good. And honestly, you know, each year it's just nice to have, like, some fresh blood. And I feel like this year, you know, the GMs have been a little bit more, like, ready to go and hop in when we need people. Although, that, as it always goes, as the tournament goes on, it's a little bit harder to get people sometimes, but I think compared to the last few years, it's been much more reasonable this year.
Well, I've been surprised at how little I've had veto-wise.
Yeah, well, just wait until you get Okami in a match, and then you'll have fun.
Oh no, I have a strategy for that.
I have one too.
Uh-oh.
Corndan knows what my strategy is for that.
Yep.
See, look, my strategy, like, if I know that somebody is going to, like, likely give a lot of redraws, my strategy is to offer good stuff that I have heavy reason to believe that they played, and just keep going down from there.
See,
I like
my
it.
strategy for that, right, as demonstrated this past weekend, is, knowing what we know about particular players, right? I'm just gonna bypass things that that are already don't matter, right?
But
like,
I want them to
this
feel the
weekend-
impending sense of doom.
No, I want them to know that they're getting the doom early, because I already know they're gonna veto it, and so,
Eh.
right? Like, why do like NES and Super Nintendo games when between NPC off and 90, right? They're gonna play all of that. Like, you know what? Just
Yeah.
start with the Amiga games, right? Because I can give them Pixie and Dixie, and I can guarantee none of them have played it.
Yeah. Amiga is a total beast that, like, only a few people, like, who are in Kusagrande, you can say they might know this. They're a handful, but
I think
not very many.
My favorite thing has been testing and seeing people's reaction to testing of some of my stuff, because just the GM reactions on things when they're testing it out has been so much fun.
Yeah, honestly, I have done probably more hunting for games for Kusagrande this year than I usually do, but I still, like, prefer to give out the classics personally. I don't think that everybody needs to be hunting all the time. It's good to find new stuff, but not a requirement at all.
I am probably gonna do most of my digging for new stuff after the holidays.
Ooh, yay. But yeah, I found, like...
Which reminds me, I have to go buy a very large micro SD card.
Ooh, okay. But yeah, like, I think well, we've been having the GM hangouts pretty much every week on Thursday nights for people who are watching, and most of the time, some of us just dink around with things that we play. I usually just go and pull up some emulator and pull up random ROMs that I've never heard about and, like, see what they are, or some of them that I have because I want to play them a little bit. Just have fun. And like, Famicom Disk System is something that I really don't know a lot about, and that's been a lot of fun. And as it turns out, there have been a lot of bootleg devs.
Out in those is great.
Just know, if you turn on a Famicom Disk System game and there's a pig, and you have children in the room, you immediately turn that off, okay? Because that is going to be not safe for them. Absolutely not, okay?
Look, I'm not sure it's safe for you either.
I don't really care, like... Here's the deal. It's always gonna be ladies, and I don't care. I'm gay. So, like, whatever. Wow. This is certainly a room that you are having to go through. Anyways, yeah, that's my recommendation. What is this room? My gosh. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. I got faith. The David Bowie balls can't keep... Well, okay, never mind.
No.
Somebody said
Look,
that you're getting menaced by pictures of David Bowie, and I thought they were Bill Clinton. Either way, you're menaced.
I mean, I'm of the opinion, right, that the Famicom Disk System, right, they had a lot of stuff on there that, because it was just a disc, you could just make them.
Yeah.
Right, like probably like
Yeah.
5% of that is questionable.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
maybe
honestly
10%.
not a whole lot, like, compared to other systems.
Yeah,
We're
it's,
looking
it's
at
not
you,
the PC-88.
Was it 98 or 88?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Legitimately,
It doesn't matter what the game is, there might just suddenly be naked people.
legitimately, right, we don't allow PC-98 or PC-88 on except for very specific circumstances.
It's like
Right.
if you have played the whole game
Name.
like 5 times and did everything possible to see if there is any nudity at all, and had somebody else do the same thing, then maybe you can go ahead and play it. But PC 88 and 98,
Look, like
There's-
I'll lay it out.
Yeah.
I'll lay it out this way, right? And it's worth getting the PC-98 emulator for it. Right, there's a version of EVO that's a turn-based, you know, that's like an RPG.
EVO
right,
Search for Eden, right?
Well, EVO, you know, we call it EVO, the search for EVO, the search for Eden,
Yes.
because it's really kind of like the game that comes before
Wow.
it. And it's a really good game. Like no lie, it's a really good game, right?
Yes.
And even that, like, just has like, you know, there's no nipples, but there's like random boobs. You know, like you could broadcast it on Twitch. I did, right?
Yeah.
But you know, like even that, right, has questionable. You know, could be semi-questionable.
Speaking about
Right,
random
nah.
boobs, for this Friday on the on the Hotfix Grudge match.
Wait,
it's-
did you get approval for that game?
Yeah, I did.
Yes!
It's gonna be a wild time because Carcinogen and Punchy have chosen a horror game that, let me just say, it is
It's so good.
possibly the strangest game I have ever played.
I don't. There's no possibly about it.
Corndan, it's just, I never thought that I would reach that level of weird, but there it is. And they chose the game. I just had to make sure that GDQ was okay with it, since there were, okay, the boobs have mouths, so it's like somewhat censored, but at the same time, it's like, what? The mouths don't move either, they're just there. Anyways, this is...
And the legs with faces on their buttholes.
Oh yeah, the butts with faces on them. That's a good picture as well. Anyways, if you want to see possibly the trippiest game and it makes me feel physically uncomfortable like playing the game. I have to.
Yeah. By the way, it's a third-person pinball game.
Yeah, it's pinball. Although
yes,
a
it's
lot
Paranoia
of
Escape.
It's Paranoia Escape. A lot of people describe it as first-person pinball, but it's third-person. Come on, you're behind the flippers. It's like Gears of War pinball. Third-person style, you know? Anyways. So, yeah. I'm glad that one person in chat knew what we were talking about. That way, like, yeah. Oh, is it Dracula? Haha! Fool, you think that you can escape my castle? You shall die at my feet. They're stinky. Smelly feet. Smelly feet, where are you? Actually, yeah, is this Dracula?
I think this is trying to be Dracula. It's the first encounter.
I'm like not convinced though, you know?
So if you stick him, shouldn't he just like die?
He should, but this is a video game, so.
Corndan. Actually, speaking of the game, the pinball game, I have to ask, because there is a boss in it that reminds me a lot of a character from Doctor Who. If you ever saw the new series of Doctor Who Season 1, do you remember the face that says, "Moisturize me, moisturize me"?
Yes.
It's essentially that. That's the boss.
That sounds scary.
Yeah. It's a weird game, and that boss, like, is really hard.
Yeah, I'm not getting over to him.
Anyways, I'm not going to go ahead and guarantee 100% that it's going to be there, because they could always be like, well, I don't know, maybe it's a little too loose, but I think that, like, due to, I think it's gonna be fine.
It's, you know what? It's probably not even the weirdest thing that's been on GDQ.
Oh, they've had looter stuff. Come on, we had weird dreams. No, impossible! My magic! Defeated! You, Dracula, Prince of Darkness, grant me power!
Oh, holy crap, have we been Dracula this whole time?
I think that he's not talking to us. Like, he's talking to, like, somebody else, somebody in the background.
Look, this is my head canon,
Oh,
okay?
okay. A strange white light came from Count Mason's fingertip, and a single fingertip. And the next thing, Dr. Social knew that he was imprisoned inside a dark cage. Dr. Social threw himself against the door in desperation. Again and again he tried, until the door gave way. But now he found himself in the middle of a labyrinth of incredible complexity. Yes, his name is Dr. Social. That is his name.
Because the way to the end is not exactly straightforward.
Okay.
And the stage loops.
Okay.
So it's a thing.
So basically the first time that you play this level, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
How long does it take if you know where to go?
Not too long.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're getting close to the hour mark. Do you think we're gonna see the end of the game?
We might. This is the last stage.
Yeah. So. Oh, we've got a chance, Corndan.
Oh, no. No dagger in this stage, please.
What? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't I didn't understand the graphics as I was looking at them, but I understand them now. Sometimes you just need to, like, do better when you're doing graphics. Just sometimes do better, okay? Like, too many greens are too close to the same color. At the same time, I'm thinking Nintendo had a somewhat different color palette. I think that it would look somewhat different. I don't know which one had more colors, though. If either of them had more colors, the SMS or the
They're different.
NES. Okay.
Okay, I hope that there's help around here. Oh, take that. See, if you didn't know that this is breakable, you wouldn't be able to get into the final area.
I love this. I actually really enjoy some of this music. Like, I've grown to appreciate music that has a lot of dissonance, but it took me a little while to, like, get to that point. Hee, you've come this far, but you can't hope to destroy this place. This is Castle Dracula in the forest of Transylvania. Duh, because that you came here. You're trapped in our country, Transylvania. You will never find your way back to your England. No, there is only one way out of here, through death. Prepare to die. I love you will never find your way back to your England. That is like just adding your at the end adds such a nice little flavor to this character. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, I dig it.
So to answer your question on the colors,
Yeah.
the SMS had a 64 color palette,
Okay.
and the Nintendo is between 52 and 55, depending on what your TV looked like.
Getcha. Okay. So, it was a little more limited. But with that said, like,
Yeah.
if it's different colors, then that might be fine.
It's a little bit more limited. I mean, but the constraints, right, are different between the NES and the Master System. The Master System couldn't display all the colors unless you did some huge trickery, right? Couldn't display them all at once.
Yeah. But I'm taking a look at
and
it.
the NES could only do 4 per sprite, so.
I don't know if I'm gonna get it on this life. Yep.
Nope.
Oh no! Who would have guessed? Oh my gosh! Yes! Use that Ouija board. Yeah, we're almost at the end of time. The end of time, yeah, that's alright. Tonight, time and space, we're just finishing it all.
How much time do we have left?
We have
Like
1 minute.
A minute.
Okay.
I know, Corndan, what do you think?
I'm willing. I mean, I'm willing to give it one more shot.
We can give it one more. One more for Transylvania, of course.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, like, just comparing a couple of the pictures between, like, they have a parrot on Wikipedia that shows different colors of NES and SMS.
They're
like,
pretty similar.
They're pretty similar. I'd say that, like,
They're not exactly the same.
They're not exactly
but
the same. They're close enough. Whatever. Although these specific examples show the NES like being closer to like realistic colors for the parrot. I don't know if I necessarily buy that as being accurate though. Uh-oh, Chad is saying all the 90s game magazines told us NES was 16 colors. I think it's limited to 16 colors on a single screen.
Or 16 on a line.
On a line?
But I don't
Okay.
know. Look, the NES PPU is more complex than we really kind of give it credit for.
Yeah, I've already read this. Blah, blah, blah. We're in Transylvania. I got a hot necklace. Yeah, you're England. You can't go back to your England ever again because I'm just gonna fly around like a total nerd. I'm sorry I laughed when you said PPU. It just made me... It's just a really good abbreviation.
Well, I mean, that's what it is. It's the picture processing unit.
It's the PPU. Yeah, this is a... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that, like, the platforming in this fight is not the best because the platforms fall at the same speed that you fall, and that makes it a little... Like, if you jump a little bit too early...
I kind of appreciate that. Like, it requires a level of precision. Right.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, I'm not
Like
totally
we're
in
at
love
like
with
the
it.
last boss. I mean,
Okay, if it's the final boss, then I'll go ahead and
Yeah, it's a two-phase boss.
Well, phase 1 is almost done. Look, he floats around, he has spikes, he throws crappy fireballs. This isn't even Dracula, I think. Honestly, I don't even know what a Dracula is in this game, but maybe we're gonna see one now. Grah! My creatures of the night, defeated? This cannot be true. How could you have done this? Appear before me. I call you dead souls. Ah, flashing! You were right about that.
but so fun information. Right,
Okay.
the Game Gear actually has a better color palette than the Sega Master System does.
Wow, really? Oh, you got it. I know which one's the real Dracula. The one with...
Whichever one gets damaged.
Yep. It's the one that when you see him get hurt, he has like a flapping bat on his belt or whatever. Is he almost dead? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Freaking screensaver attack here, let me tell you. Yeah! Chop his foot off. Is this it?
That's it.
Bam!
We just killed Bill Clinton.
Oh, Bill Clinton. Well, I mean, that's fine. It was the... whatever. Oh! Goodbye, my loves. Aw. No, his picture exploded. Oh, I can't believe... With the rising sun, the darkness began to change to light. Social reached the top of a small ridge and stopped. He looked at the outside of Castle Dracula at last. This was Transylvania, just as Count Mason had described it. The scenery is very unlike that of his native land. The rays of the sun were blocked out by a dark cloud, showing the effect of the magic spell. As the dust cleared, the once solid castle could be seen in ruins. Social descended the mountain and found a road leading to town. Jonathan Harker had given him directions so he could return to England safely. Thanks to Social, London was free from the curse of the vampire, and people could at last walk at night without fear. Now we have electric lights to help us feel safe. It seems as if the horrors of the past will finally fade away, but we must never forget Dracula's curse cannot be lifted. Dracula may return. The full moon still troubles the human heart. You must always be careful when walking at night when the full moon shines. Holy crap.
Yeah, that moved fast.
It needed to slow down there.
Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this.
Yeah, I thought this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And we got to learn a lot about, like, the SMS.
Yeah.
And, yeah, Chad is
And
saying
all
that these
other
credits
stuff.
are cool. Yeah, I like it. Look at that Ouija board go.
I can appreciate the effort, the level of effort that went in for these credits.
Yeah. Graphic advisor. Me. Oh, Yama. NGR. Mana. Sound. Thank you, Fumi, for the good music, and Nasubi. Yeah. So, Tymestalker, is there anything else going on over at your channel that you're doing these days that people should go check you out for, or...
I'm going back to Wednesday night streaming. Right now I'm gonna be doing retro achievements, or I'll be doing something with the shuffler called Board Game Madness that we have set up. And then on the weekends, other than Kusa Grande, right now we're participating in the newest version of Swap Race, which has games like one that was on not yesterday, but this last weekend, which was Wolverine. We have that in our pool.
Oh, good times.
This time around.
Yeah. Wolverine, that game is kind of fun, but a little bit rough.
And there's another one that's been on Kusa Grande before in Excalibur 2097.
Yeah.
That one's a pain.
Yeah, that one is definitely a pain. Well, good. yeah, everybody, Tymestalker does show up on this channel on the weekend sometimes to give games out. It's always a joy to have you here. And I'm glad that you sent this in. This was a lot of fun to watch. And also, what I like is, like, you know, this was technically not a speedrun, I would say, but, like, just a really fast clear at the same time. And, like, it wouldn't take too much effort from here, I think, to elevate it to the point where it's a really cool speedrun. Like, it's really close already. I heard a cat, though.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Needs cats.
Dracula! It's Dracula! Everything is a Dracula now. But yeah, I think that's all that we have for you tonight. Don't make us bored again. If you type !DMUB, you can submit games that you would like to play here. If you have speedruns, or if you have other things that you would like to play, showcases are 100% acceptable. Just coming and showing off a game from your childhood is fun. If you want to do high score attempts, those are fun as well. But
Or you want to do something stupid like trombone champ?
the main rule is don't make us bored. And as long as you can do that, we would love to have you here. Now let's go and raid somebody. Oh yes, gotta remind you, Friday night over on the GDQ channel, we have the GDQ Hotfix Grudge match. Again, I know at least one of the games that we're having, and it's gonna be a little bit weird. And by a little bit weird, there are literally ladies' faces on some butts with legs coming down from their head. Like, it's weird. It's really weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. So I would love to have you there. And Saturday and Sunday, we should probably have some Cusa Grande as well. So please come and have fun. With that said, it looks like Fiesel's streaming. What? Well, we gotta raid Fiesel. Like, that's a no-brainer. Let's raid Fiesel. Oh, is it that arcade game? No. It's Paranoia Escape. Do we have a good raid message from tonight? You'll never return to your England. What was the line there?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, I typed that in, and all it gives me is Prince Charles stuff.
Sure, why not, though?
Okay, you will never return to your England. Yeah, let's go ahead and tell Fiesel that he will never return to his England. I'm sure that he will appreciate it. Go tell him that. Have a good night, everybody. Feel free to put like bad emotes or Dracula emotes if you have any of those, and that'll be good. Corndan, see you later. Have a good rest of your evening.
I will.
Bye, Tom.
I mean, I'm just gonna go to bed, but
Oh, I'm not.
See you, bro.
Bye. Bye, Fark. Bye, everybody. Bye.